What's going on, guys? Right now, our all-in-one flagship product that covers every base in the gym, pump, stim, focus, endurance, all of it. Right now, that flagship product is normally $52.99. Right now, it's on for $42.99. You don't need a code. This is our hostility right now. You can save $10. Here it is there. And then if you look over here, this is our foundation, is our new pre-workout. It is 30 servings for $30. Comes in 3 awesome flavors, and it is delicious. If you check them out both, save some money, get some really good pre-workouts, and enjoy your training just a little bit more. Hostile.com.
Yannicka, come over.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, but still, come say hello.
Yannicka, come say hello.
She needs to see Haley. It doesn't matter. Come on.
Hi.
Come in.
We see you back there.
Yeah, don't hide. This is world's first online.
This is the first appearance.
The little one.
Look, she's already got big legs.
Mate, she's a little squatter. She likes squatting. Hey.
Oh,
How old is she now, James?
What's 9.5 months, Yannicka?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.5 months, bro.
And already, eh?
Okay,
It's crazy.
Mate, it's wild,
that's crazy. When did I see you last? When your wife was still pregnant? That was in Vegas, no?
I'm thinking when we last saw each other now, bro. I can't actually remember.
Because I remember you was asking me for directions for tanning or some shit like that.
It's always me.
And she was
asking
still
for directions.
pregnant.
It probably would have been the Arnold. It would have been the Arnold.
Okay, it was Arnold.
Yeah. Because I haven't been to Vegas for a while. I'm not good enough to get to Vegas, unfortunately.
Oh, shut up.
That's for you big boys.
What's going on? Look at this. I got the 2 strongest bodybuilders on earth on the podcast. How fucking lucky am I? What's going on? How are you guys?
Decent.
Good,
it's nice to see Akim here, actually.
Akim, I haven't seen Akim since before the Arnold. He just said, you know what? Fuck you. I don't want to be on your show anymore.
No, don't even. Now everybody's messaging me like, yo, you and Fouad beefing. I'm like, how come you haven't been on the podcast?
That's the common. We will get that. We will get that. If we're not online for because I haven't spoken for a while. I've spoken to Fouad, but not on here.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's happened between you two?
Everybody's wondering what the hell's going on. How come
Not really.
Just on bro chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I left you alone, Akim. I think you were like 4 weeks out for the show. Or no, maybe more, maybe 6 weeks out, and I stopped asking you because I'm like, this guy's busy prepping for the fucking Arnold right now, like in the
trenches.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bug him with the shit.
Because I remember one time I was literally like falling asleep on.
Yeah, like one of the last episodes, you look like you just weren't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this guy.
I started nodding.
Yeah. So, but it's good to have you back now. It's been like some time off. Are you in the middle of off season now? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm taking some time away. Like mentally, I'm like, I need a break.
Like, what does that mean? You mean like, are you taking like a year off? Or are you taking like, I might be retired?
Nah, a couple months.
A couple months off. Is it? I might be retiring. Speculations. They've started now.
I give myself maybe another 2-3 years before I decide to call it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
So you're just taking a few months then?
Yeah, a few months off. Yeah.
What do you think you might?
Go
ahead, sorry.
Maybe something after the Olympia.
Yeah.
Okay, so that telling some of the European stuff.
Yeah. I don't feel like going to the Olympia and being a number.
You did a bunch of shows last year, right? How many shows did you last?
Yeah. I want to say about maybe 4.
Yeah, and they were pretty spaced apart. So you've been dieting for a long time now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need a little break.
Hey, even that, it's like you think of how many years now. When did you turn pro, Akim? It was like
2013.
Yeah, man. So that's like
I never took a break. I've been competing every year since then.
It's like 13 years deep, bro. And that's not even before you. That's not even being an amateur. That's
you're an old man like me now, Akim.
I know, man. I never took a break. I never took time off.
Look, you're black. I can't tell. You look like you're 25.
He hasn't ever aged. Never aged. It still looks the same as yesterday. Well, how old are you now, Akim, if you don't mind me asking?
41.
You got time.
I met a fan. I met a fan. We did this gym tour thing, and we were out in Indiana, I think. And I met this fan. I think his name's Charlie. I think tall black guy. He's like, man, It's like, you finally got a brother on the show. It's like, I'm so happy. I was like, man, I've had black guys on the show before. He was like, no. He's like, but Akim's on every week now.
Yeah, permanent fixture.
He was happy.
Yeah.
Anyways, how old are you? I seriously can't tell.
41.
Yeah, I thought 41.
41.
Yeah.
Fuck, what is it? What's in the genetics? You guys go right into your 40s, like totally fine.
I know.
Man, for me, I think once I switched up my training a little bit and not going like, the crazy heavy stuff, I think that definitely like added a couple years to my bodybuilding career.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think that's what it is? Because I wonder, like, I got in trouble for saying this last time, but I'm going to say it again anyway. When I look at Dexter's training, I look at Phil's training, when I look at like Sean Roden's training, even Cedric's training, a lot of those guys, rest in peace, Cedric, a lot of them didn't, I don't want to say didn't train heavy, but they didn't like
destroy themselves.
I didn't see like the super heavy poundages that like you and James lifted. And I always wonder, like, is that what has carried them through? Like even Andrew and Samson, like Samson lifts pretty heavy. Like I've seen him put up a lot of weight. But the thing is, even though it's heavy, I know he could lift heavier.
Yeah.
So it's just, I guess the way I should phrase it is not that it's heavy or light. It's like, what is that person's capability? Right.
But you got to also remember, like somebody like me and James, we actually like would squat and deadlift. A lot of these guys, like rest in peace, Sean Roden, or even Phil, or even Dexter, they never did those kind of movements.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree.
They didn't do it. Like they did a lot more machine stuff.
Right.
Like I can't even remember ever seeing Sean Roden squat.
Yeah. I think Sean, like I remember saying like the most he used to go up to was 3 plates aside.
Yeah.
So and as if he squatted on a free bar, like you said, they were mostly using like V squat machines, leg presses. Again, so but it's funny you say that because Ian's just come in, and obviously Ian's from the same school of thought as us. Like, deadlifts, and he's back at it now. Deadlifts.
That's why I planned this because I'm like, I get 3 of the.
It's coming in.
Get him. Good morning, Ian. How are you?
What's up, boys?
Good morning. Good morning. Long time no see.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Good afternoon, nice James. No, but what we were saying, sorry, Ian just jumped on. We were talking about Akim being 41. And how, like, the black guys in our sport tend to go right into their 40s and they're like, and they're fine. And I was actually thinking about Andrew and Samson at the end of the conversation, or just at the end of what I was saying. Like Andrew and Samson, I've seen them lift heavy. Maybe not Andrew as much. I don't see as much of his training, but I've seen Samson lift heavy. But it's the capability to lift heavier, as I know he can.
Yeah, it's the movement selection and
movement selection.
And the like rep ranges they're training in, I think is really the thing. Like obviously there's a genetic component to that as well, but I think most of it is really just exercise selection, like Akim was saying there a bit, and the rep ranges,
So smart choices, isn't it? Smart choices that you make.
It's smart choices with the intent of longevity,
Okay, but let me ask you, is it the fact that their genetics lend their physiques to that kind of training?
You mean like respond to that type of training, perhaps more so than other genetic types?
Like if you, Ian, and me lifted like Sean Roden or Dexter Jackson, would we get the same response? That's kind of what I was wondering.
I think it'd still look very good. I can't say you wouldn't.
Would you get what they got out of it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, probably. It's just whether you can, it's whether this allows it. Because it's hard. Even Akim will say the same. It's hard to come away from what he knows we still put up old posts because it's like that's part of the bit you enjoyed. So I think we would all still progress, but it's just living in it doesn't feel the same. Because I always said this: competing's fun if how you trained to get there was fun.
Agree. Well, I don't know if I fully agree. I agree with the last. I agree with the last part you said. I don't know if I fully agree that our physiques would yield the same results.
Yeah, but you wouldn't yield the same results anyways. Like I think we're just like you're talking about better bodybuilders.
Yeah,
like I think if you're talking about
you're picking an Andrew and a Samson.
If you're taking genetically superior people, whether they train like us or them or fucking anyone, they could still be good. I think you can be better training different ways, and I think that they're maximizing like kind of on a curve where both a line of longevity and maximizing progress. I think they're finding that sweet spot where us go ahead, Akim.
I'm sorry. I think James made a very good point about the mental, is whether your mindset buy into it or not. That's a big part of the whole. Yes,
100%.
Yeah. Because if you buy into anything and you believe it enough,
right,
it makes a huge difference with the way you train. Like me, James, and Ian, we come up from that old school where we feel like you gotta squat heavyweights, you gotta deadlift heavyweights, and we buy into that.
I tried to fucking do that too. You can't put me in the fucking group. I tried. I wasn't as strong as you fucking guys, but I tried.
You're an old man.
You did good. You did good. You got pro wins out of it, bro.
Fuck, Akim, I fucking did my best, man. I fucking wasn't squatting 8 plates, but I fucking tried.
I was just gonna say about like we're talking about genetics, and obviously Andrew and Samson, obviously. On the surface, we're like, oh, black guys, good genetics. There are a lot of guys, mate. There's a lot of black guys out there with terrible genetics. Like, it's not a color thing. It's really not. Like, I know some black guys have got smaller arms than anybody, and it's like, how did that happen? But genetics are like, you're either good or bad. And
Wait a minute. Don't give me this shit.
You're like, you don't know any black people with small arms? No, I actually do.
Listen, wait a minute, James.
I swear I do.
I can look around the globe, right? You can look around the globe.
Majority,
each race has a genetic component. Like if you look at Asians, right?
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Amazing calves, great fucking legs, right? Like it just.
There are outliers though.
Of course, there's outliers. But
what I mean is, there's more outliers. So you do get the odd white outlier that is like exceptional. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you maybe do get more.
Though.
Yes. If we're in generality, maybe to be fair, a lot of my friends, black mates, to be fair. If we were both to train the same amount, their physiques just look better than mine because
they have prettier physiques. They have rounder muscle bellies. They're like, that's all there is to it.
There are some dog shit genetics on some people. I swear. Like I feel bad for some people because imagine being the black guy, and being the one that wow, you got bad genetics, man. You got the hard. Yeah. Like, fuck.
It's like a black girl that don't have an ass. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, mate, exactly.
It's the only one in the world.
Like, no, what happened there? Yeah.
No, listen, of course there's outliers and it's not a perfect fucking science, but I think like, if you look at Middle Eastern guys, they have like a certain look. If you look at like white guys, they have like, they tend to have thinner skin. If you look at like,
no, I mean, we can't deny there's obviously some differences in like, I mean, even if you look at like track and field, look at the Olympic 100-meter final. It's like 8 black guys, 1 white guy. Maybe.
Yeah.
So like there obviously is genetic differences, but I think one of the things with bodybuilding is people like to extrapolate that a lot to like less work. And I think that's a mistake. I think that's where you got guys that are so good is because they're combining a combination of work plus longevity plus good genetics. And that's when you get super elite bodybuilders.
Yeah, for sure. There was something I was thinking of there, and I've already lost it. When you're thinking, you're just like, Ian said something really good there. It's pushed me to think something, and now I'm like totally gone. Shit, don't even know what I was going to say. Damn.
Sorry, guys.
Me. That's all right.
Okay, guys, going to break away from the podcast for 1 minute because Chronometer has teamed up with Merrick Health, and everybody who signs up for Merrick Health is going to get 1 full free year with Chronometer. And what Chronometer is, listen, if you are tracking your macros or worried about your nutrition or worried about your health overall, this is going to give you a perfect full picture of what you need to make sure your health is on track. Merrick Health is going to help you with your blood work. We've already talked about that many times. And they're going to help you with your TRT and make sure you have all your levels right across the board. But now with Chronometer, you're actually going to get 1 year of Chronometer Gold free to help you track all your macros, keep your nutrition on track, and that is going to give you a better picture of your overall health. If you can keep your diet right, stacked with Merrick Health and making sure that they got your health markers all proper, and then with the supplementation on top of all of it, now you have the perfect picture, and getting it free is awesome. So get to merrickhealth.com right now, sign up, get the full free year, and you're on your way to better health. Anyway, I don't even know how we got there. I guess what I'm asking is, and I'm not comparing because Ian's right, like they're just better bodybuilders when we're talking about referencing like, Sean Roden was a Mr. Olympia, Samson's a Mr. Olympia. Like these are, but I guess what I was trying to say is, let's forget comparing. Would your physique yield the same results that you got training the way you trained? And it's a question you can never really answer.
I feel like it wouldn't because that's the reason I started to train like that, because what I was doing before didn't yield. And it was like, I would say probably like 2015, 2016, I started to train a little bit more like DC training. And that's when I went from being amateur to pro. So perhaps that was.
I know this is so anecdotal, and like I have nothing to back this up other than my own experience, and maybe you guys felt similar. I just found like when I was younger, I trained a little higher volume. I didn't push things quite to the failure that I do now, and my exercise selection was more like machines and like cables and stuff like that. And I looked rounder, but I couldn't get as big. You know, like when I was, if you look at how I looked like up until probably 2018, you know, when I was like all big round fucking shoulders and triceps, I didn't have a good chest or something, but I was a lot rounder and had more life. There could be something just to do with age and my physique aged, but I also think that was kind of the transition of when I really started doing kind of the more DC training, like James was saying. And I really started to make some good progressions in my overall size, but I did lose detail and separation and a bit of roundness to gain that. So it was kind of like a catch-22. Like my physique was better in some ways, but worse in others. So
it was more competitive as an open pro.
Yeah. And for what I had, like I was never going to be round enough to beat the guys that were rounder. So I had to be big and peeled. And that was kind of really what I dove into. But I also have noticed then like training that way, and I'm sure you guys can as well. It's paid, like, you know, I've taken the toll for it in some areas of how I feel, my knees, my joints, you know, maybe some like chinks in my armor of like how things look and stuff because of that heavy weight that's put strain on them over years. So, you know, you need to play like, you know, it's like talking about football, like a Tom Brady quarterback. Like you have to sometimes make the moves that aren't 100% the most advantageous, but get you the most life out of your career. And that's a tough line to, you know, to walk, right?
I wonder what you said. What you said there is something I've always believed, and this is obviously my own, just everybody has their own belief about training and stuff. But when you said you were trained, when you were younger, you were trained with more volume, but not necessarily to full failure. I've always believed that yielded a rounder physique. I just think that's like, when I look around this landscape of people that train, the guys that train that way, like I think of Kamal. Kamal is a perfect example of that. He's a high volume trainer, doesn't train to failure, really round muscle bellies. Like that's, to me, I almost feel like I can just say that's a thing. Like that's real. You know
I mean, even Jay Cutler, kinda, you know,
for sure.
Like he was pretty high volume, never crazy to failure. Really, like, you know, he would go heavy, but like you see him squatting 4 plates. Jay could squat 7. You know,
that's what I mean? Within his capability. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, so he's moving a little quicker through the workout, shorter breaks. You know, pumping those reps out. You know, so I mean, and I even maybe you guys do this as well, but like I kind of implement that in like micro ways in my training still, like say certain area, like my shoulders, I'll spam laterals like 5 sets of fucking 30, you know, with like my back rows, I'm not doing that, you know? So like, it depends kind of the body part. I kind of, you might, anecdotally play around with that, you know,
you might even do it within the same workout.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
like my press might be 8 reps and my laterals might be 200 total, you know?
Right. Well, like when we, like, you know, Patrick was a big fan of kind of throwing a little bit of both at you. You know, when we were doing, there's a lot of this like kind of compound, very heavy, you know, not rocket science, but just trying to stimulate from a couple of perspectives.
Yeah.
It did. And obviously it works because during those times is probably when a lot of us had.
Yeah. That's when I was at my best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got on this conversation because Akim said he's taking some months. So Akim, when you're taking those months off, is it a break or are you off season? Like, are you still trying? I mean, you're not still trying to put on muscle, are you? Like, this isn't, you're in a phase of your career where you kind of have like the mass that you need. So when you're taking a break, are you taking a full break or are you taking a bodybuilding break where you're still eating all your meals, you're still training hard, you're still doing everything, but you're just kind of taking a break from the stage?
Yeah, it's a break from the stage.
The second one.
Yeah, second, yeah.
Do you feel like you get a mental break when you do that? Because I feel like you don't. You're still full. You're kind of still like locked in up here.
Nah, I think you get a mental break.
Yeah,
you're still locked in, but you're not focusing on like competing and stuff like that. You know, the whole process of like picking a show, doing a show, getting ready for a show, like that is out the window.
Yeah, voices in your head.
Enjoy your training. Yeah, enjoy your training as much as you can.
What are you doing with all the pussy that's being thrown at you?
He's got time to enjoy it now.
That's what I'm asking. No. He's got all this time now. I'm like,
he's still focused.
you know, any time I got that at the meet and greet at the Arnold,
Well, somebody came up to you and said that.
I swear to God.
James, it became a running joke because people started saying to me, people apparently Akim is quite the ladies' man.
Is it just a line of ladies?
No, swimming in it.
Yeah,
swimming in it.
People kept sending me stories of Akim here and Akim there. Holy fuck, this guy's
driving around that Jaguar with pussy just in tow, you know.
That's why he's driving a Jaguar. You have to.
Oh man,
guys, if you guys are listening out there, none of this is true.
Let us believe it, Akim. Let us believe it.
How's the Porsche?
It's okay, man. I miss my CO6.
I would see. I knew it. Remind me what Porsche you got again.
The 911
Turbo. Nice. Love that.
Oh, 911 Turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo S, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's funny. Did I tell you a story about my brother? My brother owned that car. Did I tell you the story when he drove my Z06? So I had the 17 Z06, the front engine, and it was just really raw. You couldn't put the power down. It was just like loud. It was like a muscle car. You have the great version. You have the new version. Or had.
Yeah, I had the new version, yeah.
But still, it has like a really visceral feel to it. My brother told me, because he had the Turbo S. So he's like, let me drive your car. So I'm like, all right. So I let him drive my car. It's manual. So he's running through the gears. He's fucking got a smile on his face from ear to ear. And he's like, you know what? He's like, my car would fucking kill this car in a fucking race. He's like, but this car is 1,000 times more fun. And I'm like, I kind of hear like that's what you're saying.
That's exactly the truth.
You gonna trade it back?
I don't know. I'm kind of stuck within a rock and a hard place.
Are you?
Because you know what? Once you it's kind of like, I hate to sound a little bit bougie, but you feel like you're kind of like going backwards. So once you skip to one level.
Listen,
I get that.
You don't want to go back to
You only feel that way if you care what other people think.
That's kind of true too.
Because people ask me all the time, like, what would you buy if you could buy anything? I'm like, I'd love to have a ZR1.
Yeah.
The ZR1 here in Canada would probably cost me $500,000, which I can't afford. Crazy. But you could buy a fucking Lambo for $500,000. So so if you want the status symbol, you buy the Lambo, so you can drive around and like flex on everybody, right? But if you love this, if you want, if you know the car you want and you want to have fun, then you know what I mean? So like, who gives a shit what other people think?
This is why I've avoided talking to all of you, because I know I'm going to I've avoided all of you because I don't even care about cars, but when I come away from this, I'm going to care about cars. You're going to cost me a lot of money because I listen. I'm like, listening to how fun you guys find it. And I'm like,
get a motorcycle. It's way cheaper.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm pushing. I'm pushing 40 months. I'm 37 now, so I'm like at that point where like midlife crisis shit going on.
Well, so, you already have the kids, so
I got a kid. I need. Oh man, fuck.
Yeah, maybe don't get a bike though.
No, man. If I had a kid, I wouldn't be fucking with any of this shit.
Yeah,
you have more important to worry about.
Yeah, but don't stop. Let me tell you, it doesn't stop you thinking that.
No,
it doesn't stop you at all, man. You're still the same motherfucker.
I always felt like if I guess I'm not like my parents at all, but I always envisioned myself that if I ever had a kid, I would be like my parents. And my parents were completely selfless; like they didn't do anything for themselves.
I thought the minute you have a kid, you'd put everything down and go, okay, pure focus now. Pure focus.
Like, no, same.
I'm like, bodybuilding, let's go.
Sometimes I find like when you have a kid, it gives more like meaning to the things you're already doing.
Yeah,
like your bodybuilding now like has a reinvigorated purpose because you're like, I want to provide for my family. I want to be the best I can be for that aspect. Like, I think it can kind of change it from that dynamic instead of just pulling you away. You know,
that side, I agree with Ian, but I'm talking about the stuff like buying motorcycles and buying
motorcycles, treating yourself instead of treating them.
The selfish stuff.
Yeah, the selfish, dumb stuff. Like,
selfish stuff when you're verging on extremely dangerous.
It's the same as having. It's the same as having a wife. You know what you do is you be selfish, but then you get them something as well.
Yeah.
So if I go out and I buy myself something, I buy Haley a little something, I'm like, sweet, I'm a good dad.
Then it's okay. Then you're okay.
Yeah, I'm good. It's good. You missed. It's annoying because Ian missed her, didn't he? Because he wasn't in the call.
Yeah.
But I'll do a FaceTime with Ian at some point.
So you learn the game smart, James.
Yeah.
You always got to do that, especially if you want to buy toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
James, we haven't caught up in a minute, dude. You've been on the podcast.
Long time, man. Long time. It's great to fucking actually see everyone's faces.
I haven't had a chance to talk to you about we haven't really gone in depth. Like, what's it like being a dad, and how's it been, and how many sleepless nights, or did you just let Yannicka do everything?
I ain't saying shit. Yeah,
I already know the answer.
Listen, you know me well enough. Yeah, I haven't had one sleepless night. No. I'm pro bodybuilder, bro. I've got to fucking do my job.
Yeah,
I was sleeping like a baby. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I've got to sleep in another room because the CPAP. I don't want to wake them up. I'm very
selfless. I'm actually completely selfless.
I'm so courteous.
Yeah. I'm worried about them. I don't.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's mate. What do you say? It's amazing.
Does it change your life or what?
It changes. Yeah. Do you know what? It's I said this. If I don't want to die tomorrow, but if I died tomorrow, I would be like, there would be a part of me that's like, the one, how do I word this? I'd be like, thank God I left her behind to carry on.
Yeah. There's part of you still there.
Yeah. Because it's deep like that, man. Mm-hmm. It's deep like that. It really does hit you like that. And there's been many a day and many a night where you close your eyes before bed and you just see their face, and you wake up in the morning, you see their face, like even if you haven't seen them yet. And I got this thing where I suffer a little bit with this, like an anxiety of sense of like, I grieve before something's lost. Mm-hmm. It's quite normal. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, I get it a lot. And I think it's part of being in the industry we're in and bodybuilding. Maybe a lot of us have probably walked into what we do because of having these certain feelings and we need to train.
Can you explain that a little bit? Just because I feel like I can sympathize with it, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah, let me. I was looking actually more into it because I'm just, let me just find this for you quickly.
You grieve before it's lost.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. It's a bit
explain that a bit.
Perpetual loop.
Like you're talking about like worried about something being gone before it's even gone.
Yeah. And I unfortunately, it's
no, like I understand the premise of it. I mean, like
we're more like the specifics.
Ian just said it in a different way. I'm like,
sorry. I thought you didn't understand like what he meant.
No, I understand what the words mean. I'm not fucking retarded.
I'm not fucking over it.
No, but think even in a simple terms.
Give me an example.
Think of a simple terms even before you retired and thinking about like, am I going to be irrelevant? I'm not going to be able to make money in my contracts. Like you're thinking about these things before it's even happened. You're like catastrophizing, these things.
It's another form of anxiety.
Yes, well, it is. It's literally that.
It's like rumination. It's like you're thinking of like something and dictating the outcome before the outcomes even arrive.
Yeah. It's called anticipatory loss.
Yeah,
and often it's a side effect of having grief, probably. Yeah. I've had this. It's the more you love something, unfortunately, the more it hurts because if you have the capacity to think of the worst outcome, then it hurts a lot. And I've never hurt like I have now, though I've never loved like I have now.
I was just going to ask you, can it be something that you experience more when you're actually doing better in life?
Yeah, of course you can.
Because I feel like
because the management and the weight of it all.
Because I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about, but I feel like it's almost like whenever anything better happens or the better I do in life,
you're afraid of losing it.
Boom.
I've that feeling grips me further.
Guys, let me tell you something. This is probably the most common conversation I used to have with Luke Sando in the gym.
Yeah.
I wasn't experiencing it at the time.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, because he was starting to ascend.
He was ascending. He had a great contract and kids, so totally get it. And I think it's a good thing to actually be spoken about. It's pretty cool that you guys obviously have this yourself. And I think it's very common.
Yeah.
Like Akim even acknowledged it. I think we're all to some degree, have that in our mental state sometimes.
Yeah.
And you can, and again, you can just have it and there's different levels of having it.
No, I mean, even think of like something of like, like it's in a more simple, not like as extreme form, but it still matters. Like say something of like having pets, like, and I lost one of my dogs like 2 years ago. And then you start like
get another one.
Your dog. Yeah. It's like, or the dogs that you have currently, you're like, oh, like, fuck, I don't want them to die, like, but it's they're not dead yet. Just enjoy them now.
Yes,
and like, they are going to die. That is the reality. But like you're setting yourself up and putting yourself in the emotional context of what you think you'll feel in the future, even though it's not there yet.
Yeah. Way prematurely. Yeah.
Ian, you said this to me fucking 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, I feel this all the time. It's nice to hear James say this because I feel this every day. Like I completely understand the feeling.
James, I said this.
I don't. Go ahead. I don't want to get off topic a little bit, but I just came to realization. You should probably look into that, Fouad.
What?
The percentage of male professional bodybuilders that actually have kids, and they're all girls.
Oh, it's like
that's huge.
Yeah, but there's a scientific reason for that.
Yeah. Temperature, isn't it?
It's something to do with like it's male sperm like don't survive as well at certain temperatures or something like that.
Anabolics cause
so it's something to do with like killing off male sperm, or they don't survive as well in certain environments. So bigger people and bodybuilders, especially like using androgens, will have a higher propensity to have
basically smashed all the boys away.
Oh, almost like it's 90% of male bodybuilders when they're on cycle have girls. Yeah.
That girls.
James, what you were talking about, I said this to Ian like 3 episodes ago. I was talking about my Frenchie, and I've had like, Ian lost his dog. I have my brother lost his dog prematurely as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, I'm scared to
invest in another one because the love, because it hurts when it's gone.
Right.
100%, dude. I know that's the thing when I
know the feeling now. Yeah.
I look at Haley and I sometimes allow my head to go down. I go, stop it.
Right.
Fucking stop it.
Yeah.
Embrace now. And you know what? The only thing that really, and the one thing that really helps about that is doing things like this, like talking to your friends in real time.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're all having a great. This is the best thing you can have in life. It's communication. I don't give a fuck. You could go to a fucking fairground, go on all the best rides. You can see the best movie. None of it will hit your soul like just chatting to a few of your friends.
100%.
Well, it brings you back to the present, which is always
right to the present, man. And that's what we all got to try. And it sounds so cheesy because we say it all the time, but it is really important because we do live in this time where we're all a little bit like everything's so short form content, and we're not really like even living. We're kind of like just droned.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to slow down a little bit and just take it all in. The best thing I ever fucking saw, and it's funny because it did come from fucking short form content, was stop treating everything like it's an emergency. And it's a woman chopping onions like really like aggressively because she's like, oh my god, I need to hurry up, and then she just goes and then chops them at a normal pace. And I found for about a month, every time I felt that anxiety of emergency happening, I just went, think of that video, and everything felt a lot better.
So when I'm driving around in my car, I shouldn't be speeding everywhere.
Slow down, mate. Stop revving that motherfucker to red line, honestly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So James, tell me what the fucking coolest thing you've done with your daughter so far. Have you connected yet, or is she still too young?
I'm definitely feeling. In the beginning, it was quite hard because she's just so delicate, and like it's like mum was the only one that could really touch her,
Yeah.
But now it's like we got this thing. Yeah, she will be talking very soon. But her communication, like it's definitely like actual communication. She looks at me and she'll blink and cough on purpose, like ah! And if I do that back, it'll go for as long as you do it. So
back and forth.
Yeah, so she's going to do that when she's like fucking 30 years old. She'll probably have this little thing with me where she goes, and I'll be like, all right. But it's the first thing that's actually actual. Like it's not just a
communication.
Yeah. She's aware of what she's doing.
Right.
But she's speeding around the house on her knees, ripping all her trousers got holes in the knees now because she just goes around the house and she stands up and squats and bobs about, and she's just wonderful. Like,
how old is she now?
She's like 9.5 months now.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man. I'm really, really happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm really, really happy for you. Like genuinely, like
I never sought to be a parent. Really, I was kind of like, I love Yannicka a lot. If it happens, it happens, and I love the greatest thing is actually watching someone be a mother. I think that's actually better than anything. I think that's the bit where you're like, I really fucking appreciate you, because it's something only a mother could do, man. So we're all men. We got our role in life, and we do a lot. Men are great, and we're underrated, but there's also a lot of qualities that are just unique to being a woman, I think.
Yeah,
I didn't just say that to get all the women fans.
All 8 of them are cheering for you right now.
Trying to steal them off of Kim.
I feel like that when my wife acts like a wife.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's qualities, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, Akim? Well, you wouldn't know. You have too many fucking chicks coming in and out of there. Akim, what's the longest relationship you've ever been?
About 9 years.
No way.
That's a long one.
Was that?
Dude, I was engaged once.
You were engaged?
Nearly
How old were you?
Yeah, I was engaged once.
How old were you?
When I was engaged?
Yeah.
20s, 30s, I think.
That's what happened. I just figured you all out in one sentence.
Go on.
What do you mean?
He was engaged in his 20s. She broke his heart, and then he's like, "I'm gonna run a fucking
No.
bull."
No. We ended on good terms. We're still friends to this day.
That's good.
What happened? You just decided you didn't want to get married?
No, it's just stuff happens.
Yeah,
sometimes we figured it was best if we didn't go through with it, and
yeah,
fair play. I think that's good because a lot of times people let things go too far and then it 100%. Becomes a mess. Whereas if you just act accordingly at the right time, be adult about it, you can actually remain in contact and actually have a decent life.
Yeah. So James, I want to go back to what Iain said about it enhancing your purpose in life when you have a kid. And I noticed there's something different about your posts, man. Like it looks like your training is on like a really good groove. Like it looks like you're just every week, every month, whatever, things just seem to look a little better, and things are like, I don't think I remember seeing you this focused.
I hope so. I hope that's what it looks like. That's what we're trying to always do, calibrate, aren't we? All of us are just trying to find our groove, and sometimes it gets a little bit out of whack. And right now, I think things are just in a good place.
But would you say? Let me just ask you this.
Please be blunt as fuck.
After Patrick,
you
went through like a few different coaches, and you went.
Oh, mate, all over the place, and mentally as well. Yeah.
Did you feel like you were kind of all over the place in those times, or did you feel like you were?
No. I felt it was a real tough. It was real tough because I caused a rift between me and Patrick that was unnecessary. So for a long time, I lived with this guilt that I needed to fix. Happily, I fixed that. Reached out to Patrick and talked to him, and we've had some really good talks and whatnot.
Right.
And I've got a lot of love for him. I think he's one of the greatest people on the planet. Iain can vouch for how fucking great Patrick is. Yeah. I don't think there's many people as good as him. He's like kind of like a fatherly figure, I would trust him with his opinion on pretty much anything.
Yeah.
So there was this. I'm an emotional human being. Yeah. So I carry things with me for a long time. And I think I was just I was looking for like a replacement, which is not true because you can't replace some things. And it's no one, no one's fault, every coach I've worked with has had the intent to try to help me. No one's a bad person. And it's a shame that we live in this time where everything gets kind of out of context, and maybe I'm not the best communicator in the world because I actually tried to be too nice, and then I end up actually not doing the right thing. So fucking anyway, none of that matters. But now I'll be real. I'm just kind of like, I feel a little bit healed in regards to like all of the things that were like heavy inside.
Yeah.
Whether it was just like saying a sorry to someone or I still care, blah, blah. That's all been done now.
Yeah.
And then obviously having Haley, I think you also realize some of the things that weren't as important as that, which didn't really need fixing because they just are what they are.
Right.
They don't fucking matter because what's important is the things that are close to you,
I think, can I ask you this? After my accident last year,
I bet you feel certain feelings.
Yeah, I feel like I've kind of tried to mend a lot of the bullshit in my life and not have as much tension with people, like except for Sean Ray. I don't like Sean Ray, but other than that, I try to fix relationships, all the relationships in my life, because it's like, I don't know, something like kind of changed.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it kind of like that? Like after you had Haley, you kind of realized like,
yeah, definitely. Like things aren't as bad as you think they are.
Right.
Like, and the fact is you do only have one life. So if you don't resolve some things, how are you going to feel if you never resolve them?
Right.
It's like, I don't know. I just want to be able to be at peace with myself. I want to be able to wake up in the morning and not feel a tension that's unnecessary.
James, who is your new coach? I don't know too much about him. What's his name?
My friend Zach. Zach's a friend of mine from the UK. He only lives like an hour and a half up the road.
This gentleman here.
Yeah, he was him and Callum Raystrick.
Yes,
so Callum coaches Niall and a few other great people. But
yeah,
they're really good friends. They were both coaches together in Pro Coach, and then Zach's just gone his own way to like do his own thing now. But they're still friends. And actually, if anything, when Zach's helping me, him and Callum talk a lot about stuff that we're doing. So they bounce off each other a lot, like whether they're looking at blood work or shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zach's just cool, man. He's just, do you know what? He's like vanilla as they come, mate. Fucking bread and butter, mate. There's no like fancy flavors going on. It's all just simple, good mates.
What's his training? What's his training philosophy like? Is it different than stuff you've done before? Or
Nah. It's just consistent. Just be consistent. Just stop chopping and flopping. Stop changing your mind all the time. It's more about keeping you on the straight in it rather than
isn't that
get too excited.
Isn't that so fucking valuable?
So valuable, man. Because I'm so bad for it because I let voices in.
Dude, I feel like the worst parts of my career, and I don't know, Iain and Akim, if you've ever experienced this, or the worst parts of my career were the parts where I was just bouncing. And I wasn't just like doing the shit I was supposed to do.
I feel like these two have been very good at not having that because I think they're a little bit more. I know they could more noise block out.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. I don't know personally if that is how you feel. Maybe you just put on a good fucking mask, but it seems that when you've got your eye, when you both got your eyes set on something, you just kind of follow your plan.
Akim, you ever have a period in your career like a 1 or 2 or 3 years stint where you maybe kind of tried too many different things?
No, I think my downhill come from like me not trying to go to the extreme.
What do you mean?
Like push too much.
In terms of you push too much. I've seen you fucking push too much. What are you talking about?
No. I'm not talking about weights. I'm not talking about weights. I'm talking about the anabolic side.
Yes, like holding back or trying to. What was the problem? Going too much or holding back too much?
Holding back. I don't blast. Like,
yeah,
I think that's my downfall.
Can I write your next cycle
right now?
Can I write your next? I'll email you.
Oh boy.
Do you know my friend? Do you know my friend Anadrol? Have you met him?
That's what I think I'm suffering from right now.
Well, tell me what that. Can you explain, Akim? I like that you brought that up. Can you explain that to me? Because look,
topic.
People watching are going to be like, "That's cool. He's worried about his health." But I'm going to kind of come at it from a different angle. When you enter bodybuilding and you enter like you want to go to the extreme we go to, you always want to mitigate any type of health risks that you can, of course, right? But we're also kind of signing on the line saying, look, we know there's risks.
Yeah, there's payment to be made,
right? And you want to be competitive. So if you know you could be better, but you're not doing what you might need to do to be better, if that's what it is. Who knows if that's what it is? Like, how do you make that calculation in your mind? Are you just happy not going as far as you could go?
What's going on, guys? I just want to break away to show you one of our sponsors, David Protein. A sponsor I came across by accident. I was eating their bars, actually enjoying them. They contacted me because they saw me enjoying their bars. And so we are now partners. If you go to their page, David Protein, you see here, if you buy 4 boxes, you get the 5th one free. Chocolate chip cookie dough is probably my favorite. Guys, if you want a good snack, they taste really good. 28 grams of protein, just about 30 grams, 150 calories, 0 fat. It's like it fits into your macro count almost perfectly to help you top up that protein count by the end of the day. DavidProtein.com, buy 4 boxes, get the 5th one free.
I always feel like, the whole concept of less is more.
Yeah.
And I tend to go down that road sometimes. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, sometimes a coach will recommend, like, hey, take this or take that. And I'm like, I'll tell them, like, I mean, I hate to throw everybody under the bus. I'll be like, yeah. But in reality,
you're not doing it. No. But don't you know that? But listen, I agree with the less is more. Like, listen, I've had talks with Samson about this. Samson is a less is more guy, but I also don't know if I agree with less is more unless you've tried the more first, and then you know what I mean? Because like if you've never tried the more first, then you don't know if less is more. You know what I mean? Have you thought of it that way?
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
So maybe I can talk you into taking more this year. No, I'm being serious.
It's a very true, honest conversation.
Everybody who's at our level, who is competitive, wants to be as good as they can. They want to win shows. Sure. They want to place as high as they can at the Olympia or the Arnold or whatever. So what is that like barrier? Are you just like, look, there's just certain things I'm not willing to do no matter where I place?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is it a morality thing? Like, do you start? Is it because like I noticed that in my 30s and late 30s, you start to actually think about that, whereas it wasn't even a thought. Yeah, it wasn't even a thought prior to that. Like, I remember being in my 20s, and I mean, if you told me to take fucking insulin growth, like I'll be like, let's go. It didn't even matter. And then now I find myself again kind of similar to Akim with the trying, like, I find myself sometimes going, I should do more. And then it comes to the day of where I could do more, administer some more. And I'm like, no, just leave it. Follow Zach, listen to Zach. Zach's fucking, he's saying, well, do what you're doing. And just do that. Because I've had so many conversations with pros. Pros used to message me about how much growth hormone they're taking. Oddly enough, I don't know why. It's probably when I used to do quite well in the shows. A lot of people are like, Jay, like, how much growth are you taking? A lot of people are doing like 15 units a day and shit. And I'm like,
no way.
Yeah, 100%. Like a lot of the top, a lot of pros are doing 15.
I can see that. That's a kind of line I never want to cross,
and,
you know.
And I personally, I think the most I ever went was like 8, and I think even for the last few years, it's like 6 I use a day. And that's something that, again, with the comp in your head, you're like, well, maybe if I did fucking 15 for 3 years in a row, I'd be fucking twice the size. But it's not. It's probably not facts. But
6 or 8 is the sweet spot.
I would agree. I would agree as well. That's why I did it.
You should hear some crazy stories.
Akim's like 2.
Well. One person I heard, and I've had this from the horse's mouth. Obviously, I used to be with Redcom 1, and I remember talking to Kai Green a lot.
Yeah,
and Kai was very open about like what he was doing at a time where he said he was showing people what he was doing, and other
I
people
remember hearing some stories.
Yeah. I think Rodney St. Cloud was talking to him because Rodney was like betting him at one point, and then Kai just took over. Yeah, and Kai was kind of like, "What is that? What are you doing?" And Kai was telling me like he like kind of showed him the list, and Rodney was like, "I never fucking do that."
Yeah.
So Kai paid a lot of dues and done a lot of stuff to get where he got. Obviously, he worked incredibly hard. But the reality of it, these top fucking guys, some of them, man, they were probably hitting lists like this long.
But my list has been that long before. I remember there's some preps. If I counted the compounds, you're like at 12 or 14.
Yeah.
But it's the amount that can be scary.
You never like super dose. It's not like you're doing 1,500 milligram of equipoise, for example.
Right. So, Akim, I have a serious question for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
You're in your 40s now, so obviously you have to worry about health, but also your retirement is a few years away, right? So you're like, when you're in my seat and you look back, are you going to be like, fuck, maybe I should have tried a little bit. Maybe I should have done this or that.
To be honest with you, Fouad, I've come to the realization where I think I've hit my limit.
Thing is, look, why we shows
no, but I'm being serious though. Because look, if you ask me, like I get this question all the time. If you could go back and do your career all over again, what would you do different? And I can pick out like a few things that I would do different. I don't regret anything. I'm happy with what I did and whatever, right? But if I could go back, there's probably a few things I would change. So you're going to be here one day looking back going, fuck, I probably could have won like 10 more shows if I did X, Y, Z. Are you completely comfortable with like, I'm good with what I did?
Yeah.
I
am. Yeah.
Akim, like, because you've had quite a few pro wins yourself, haven't you? Like, how many have you actually had?
Yeah.
You know, off your head.
I want to say like either 7 or 8, I think.
I think it'd be hard to look back at that and go, pretty good enough.
Yeah.
No, but I think it'd be
the one if is what.
But James, it's in context though. If he won
for sure,
8, he'd be like, if I did some Anadrol, I could have won 15.
For sure. But imagine being the guy that only ever came second. Imagine you only ever came second in pro shows for a 10-year career.
Right.
That would be. That was when I'd really be like, "Fuck, I should."
That's what I wanted to forget. Exactly.
I don't know if I think that. I don't know if I agree with that.
Maybe.
I feel like
it'd fill it anyway.
It's just about your journey personally.
Your scale shifted,
for sure.
It's like you're going to look at it through your own eyes. Like if Iain goes, I've been seventh at the Olympia twice,
multiple times,
and he's like, I put my heart and soul into it.
I could be 5th or 6th or 4th.
No, but
it was actually Akim's fault. I was kept out of that first call in 2020, by the way.
Fucked it, bro.
So if we're passing blame here, he was 6th place that year, and that was the 6-man call out. If Akim hadn't been there that year, if he'd been a little shitty, I would have had
No. First of all, you can't blame me. You got to blame Phil.
Oh yeah, that's Phil. You're right. It is Phil. Phil came back that year. Fuck Phil. Phil, fuck you.
Wasn't there. Phil wasn't there.
Yeah, Phil didn't have to be there. He was done. He already won fucking a bunch of Olympias. So it's not you. It's Phil.
Oh, that was the year he just came back for fun.
That was that's when he got third. Yeah.
Was he 3rd or 4th? 3rd or 4th. Yeah.
I think he was 3rd. Yeah,
I think it was 4th.
I think it was 4th.
I feel get 4th.
Phil kept you out of the elite group. Fuck.
Yeah, it's funny because I've had 2 years like that. I had 2019 where Dexter Jackson kept me out of the Olympia. He showed up at Tampa Pro where Luke was there.
Right. Got second.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Luke got second, and if I had come second at that show, I would have qualified on points. But Dexter showed up and won the show, so then I didn't qualify. And then Phil. So it's all these fucking legends fucking me out of my shit.
These Olympias, Mr. Olympias.
But then at least the next year in 21, I beat Dexter, even though he was like 75 years old. I still beat him. Yeah.
You know what's funny? James, you posted a picture the last time. I think it was in Spain.
Yeah.
You remember that show? You posted a picture with me, you, and
me, you, and
James,
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
And I'm laughing because the same thing Ian is saying right now. Because I'm like,
it happened to you.
Fuck Josh. Because if
Josh
didn't show up for that show, I don't know what that's
Josh turned up. Josh turned up. He didn't even. I don't think he even had a coach at that point. He must have fallen out of his coach.
Yeah.
Patrick helped him last minute. So it's actually Patrick's fault because he'd done a good job with Josh last minute.
Josh Lenarwitz?
Yeah. So Josh fucked it for Akim.
That was third. He fucked it for me, man. I actually had my revenge.
You did.
Because I beat him at the Olympia that year.
Yep. You had that in your mind all the way through.
Yeah. I think I came in 9th, and he was out of the top 10.
Dude, I was just happy to be standing next to a couple of like Olympia level bodybuilders because Rafa was in that show. And a few other. S.O. Mobaid was in that show, and I managed to get third. I was like, "Fucking hell, I'm doing right."
Was underrated.
Yeah. So I was like,
that was actually a really crazy lineup.
Great show.
When I think about it, that's actually great lineup. Yeah.
There's the Greek fella as well, the short one. I don't know what his name is, bald guy, but he was really good as well. Like he was obviously at the end of his career, but still, yeah, man.
Going back to what we were saying, Ian was 7th twice.
Yeah,
but he can walk away and say I did everything. Right, Ian? I guess it's pretty fair to say, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, where does that discussion end? You know, because like I could say, even for me, like, say I took more drugs than Akim, okay, but I still could have taken more. There still could have been guys taking more than me that potentially placed higher than me. So, like, where does that like chasing that white rabbit end? You know, because like, it's like, okay, say Akim's taking 1,000 milligrams of total drugs. I'm taking 2,000 milligrams total drugs. Well, I'm like, well, what if I took 3,000? Because I know the guys in the top 10 were taking 15 units of growth and I'm taking 8, or they're taking 700 milligrams of this and I'm taking 5.
Let's see what Fouad says about this then.
No, it's very just an easy, honest answer. Everybody knows what they can get out of their physique. So if you've tried it, you know how far you can go. For example,
what if you haven't tried it?
Well, then that's your own fault.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's your fault you didn't do 6 grams.
Yeah. See, like you don't know what you don't know, and then that is always technically going to leave that what if in the back of your mind.
But I feel
if you let it, you know.
How can I put this? I guess it's different for everybody, but I felt like in my own career, if I didn't try what I thought other people were doing, I would.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question though. Say Akim at 40 years old now goes and tries. He's like, I'm going to do 1 year. I crank it up. He starts just fucking cleaning house, winning every show, blah, blah, blah. But you're like, well, now what? Now it's like, do I just keep doing this into my 40s, cranking 3 grams, 4 grams, 5 grams of drugs, knowing I can keep winning? Or are you like, if you're going
to beat Dexter Jackson's record, fuck yeah, just do it all.
But that's still that moral, you know, like barrier you have to play with. And there's always going to be that. It's just going to be at different stages, you know?
I don't know if I agree with you, Ian.
Well, that's just because you took so much drugs you never thought it. But the rest of it,
no.
When you're taking 25 grams a gear, you don't think that, Fouad.
Listen, I completely understand what you're saying, and I do agree with you to a certain extent. But all of us know there are like the extremes and the lows, right? There's guys that take like Sir Guy, for example. We've heard takes 20 fucking IUs of GH. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah. He said he did a week. He did like a fucking week on 100 or something.
100,
yeah. So let's assume that's true. We know that's like, okay, this guy's the extreme, or like that, like James said about Kai, if he was doing whatever he was doing. We know this is like the high extreme. And then we talk to Akim, and Akim's like, I'm doing 1 IU. Then we know that's the low extreme. If we talk to most guys, we know they're in like the 6 to 8 range. That's like seems to be the range.
Oh yeah.
So I would feel like if I at least didn't do what like the acceptable or normal or whatever other people were getting their best results from, I would feel like I left something in the tank.
Yeah, okay, it's more of a specific for Akim himself because he is such
for each individual person.
His is a very easy. This is a very easy situation to look up because obviously the numbers that are presented are actually lower than the average.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because like for me, I'll hear guys say, take as much GH as you can afford. Like that's the fucking.
Oh man, I've heard that so many times.
That's the secret. And I'm like, well, I've always only taken 6-8 units, like James is saying. It's like, well, what if I did take 20 like Sergey? Maybe I would have been 310 pounds on stage and win. Like, if you let it have that,
you're right. You're right. It is. You're right. It is endless. But
yeah,
I think I also have a point in that there's an acceptable average.
I agree there. I understand the concept you're saying for sure.
Because
but I definitely go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, because like if I talk to like listen, I'm not going to say any of them because out of respect, but Samson has told me some of his doses and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, how is that even possible? And I believe him. I don't think he's lying to me. So I'm like, now, go ahead, James. Sorry.
It's funny because we had this conversation today in the gym about I won't name the bodybuilders specifically, but some of the younger crop. Again, the whole talk of Increlex has always been thrown in the mix.
Right.
But I know firsthand quite a lot of people that have got their hands on that shit. Like this is totally random
I've
topic,
tried it.
but yeah, a lot of what the younger guys are doing, the ones that are putting on weight really quick, are apparently pretty much mega dosing that shit right now.
Really?
So I wonder if you could. I'm not saying this is because I want to do it, but are the bodybuilders now maybe not pushing the gear so high? So they're kind of being reasonable with their gear, but they're just like on factors like a IGF or something.
IGF,
yeah, like pushing those other ancillaries up. So insulin, HGH, and fucking IGF. Yeah, because that's where I don't see where you can push anabolics. Like I don't really see where you can push it.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm like almost living this situation with the hindsight right now, and that like, you know, obviously I would like the opportunity to compete again. I think it would be cool. You know, I've been kind of like ramping up and being more serious with things, but I also my mind has kind of shifted as I've got a bit older, almost down to like Akim's, even though I was never crazy with drugs. You know, I was a mid-pack guy, you know, but like now as I'm a bit older and I'm like, well, I know what I used to take. I don't want to take that anymore. I don't think at this point in my life, I don't want to do that. But I also know that I might not be my best if I don't do that.
Yeah, it's kind of necessary in many ways.
So then I'm like, well, why do I even do it if I don't think I'm going to be as good? But then I'm like, I have I have to take it back a moment and be like, but that's not the point, you know?
Right.
The point for me to do this again isn't to try and be something that I wasn't, or that I want to be better than I was. Like I know the realization I won't be ever better than, you know, my 7th place at the Olympia or, you know, 2nd yard. Like I'm not going to ever be better than that. But then I'm still like, you know, I don't really want to take a lot of drugs. So I'm like, you know, what am I doing kind of thing. So it's a tough mental battle to have for sure. Yeah.
That one becomes a tough one. Yeah,
especially when I've been there, you know, recently. And then I'm like, I don't think I want to assume that risk at this point in my life when there's not really like a reason to. At that point, I was trying to push to create the create what I have now that I'm reaping the benefits from. But like, I'm not going to reap more benefits by winning one more show or doing one more. It's not going to change my life in any way than it is now. It'll be the exact same. I'll get off the stage. I'll wake up the next day. My life will be the exact same. So it's like that mental battle is tough, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I was feeling after the Arnold UK.
Yeah.
Like I got so low to the point where I actually thought about going and competing in a master show.
Yeah.
Just to get myself back to the point where like that winning feeling.
Yeah.
What it feels like when you step on stage and win. So I literally was about to go do that Puerto Rico Masters Pro in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I reached out to Team Garda.
You should go steamroll some master shows, you know?
Yeah, I swear to God, I after that mindset, like, yo, I have to get that feeling again, what it feels like to actually get your hands raised and what it felt like to win.
Okay,
Sometimes you lose that feeling, you know?
I'll just say one more thing for me. Okay, go ahead first.
I just want to ask an easy question, just because you could have had that fucking feeling. Like, all you had to do is show up in Detroit. What is it with you guys in fucking Detroit? You know how good you would have looked under those fucking lights?
Mo did beat me at the Arnold.
Okay, maybe it doesn't mean you would have won automatically, but you would have definitely had a better look. Like it would have been it would have been you two standing there. I forget who was second place at that show.
Blessing
was second. Yeah, I think you could have beat Blessing. So it would have been you and Mo standing. You had a chance of winning anyway. Explain to me, you, Rafa, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Nick, all you do is stroll in and fucking any one of you could have won. Like Nick could have walked away with that. If Nick didn't walk away with that, you, Rafa, like I just, Anthony Williams, I don't know and understand why it doesn't make any sense to me. It's a week later.
Because I know that feeling after when you go to a show, you put all the eggs in one basket and you didn't do well.
Yeah.
And then you have to take that mindset of like, okay, go right back to the high of getting back to the other stage. And I think for me, I was like, all right, I placed third at the last Arnold UK. So the ceiling is basically third or better.
Right.
So I decided to put all my eggs in that basket and go to the UK.
Right.
And that was my mentality.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. I know the feeling of having, like, when shows are quite close together as well, when the show didn't go how you want.
Yeah.
I personally have a little bit of a fear of degrading my reputation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I'm like, fuck, like, because I didn't get it right, and I need to fix this, and I can't fix it fast.
Right.
You know, so it is a tough one.
Yeah.
It is a tough one.
Yeah, makes sense. I feel like it was a lost opportunity for a few guys.
For sure.
Like Rafa, I think Rafa beat Mo, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Oh, what?
He did.
At the Arnold Columbus.
Did he?
So, I think he did.
He was. He was sixth place.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. So that was a missed opportunity. It was a missed opportunity for Rafa. Now he's got to.
Yeah.
Now he's prepping. He's got to get ready.
For Pittsburgh, New York.
We can talk about that now.
That'd be a tough lineup.
I'm actually surprised he's not going to Brazil again.
Yeah, why isn't he doing South America? He's like,
that's his home country, like fucking.
Yeah, the crowd there. Yeah.
He's got Blessing and Leandro there. I think he could have beaten them. I mean, he's been as high as 7th place at the Olympia, and so he skips that one too. I'm like, he could have won Detroit, could have won South America, and he looks better. I mean, granted, maybe he wants to bring a better look, so he looks like he's more conditioned. But I don't think he's going to fare as well in Pittsburgh and New York. He's got Tonio, who looks. Tonio told me he's up 13 pounds.
Tonio's very current. He's a very current champion, isn't he?
Yeah. James, 13 fucking pounds on Tonio's physique.
On a short guy.
What is that going to look like now on stage?
No, because you got to deal with Tonio, Crizzo. Like, there's some fucking big.
Yeah. Crizzo's a big old boy as well. Like, he's not no joke.
No.
You know?
So I'm like,
Sass is doing them as well, isn't he?
Sass is doing it. I think
it's great seeing him do that as well. He's really hungry, man. That's cool.
I think Patrick Moore is doing it too.
Yeah, Patrick's doing it.
Should we wrap up FIBO? Have you talked about FIBO?
I was actually at FIBO and I missed the show because there was no fucking tickets.
I know James posted it, but man, fucking Mo. That was crazy. That was crazy, the change this guy had. Like, he had some shitty showings and he fucking looked so much better, man. It was insane.
Oh, Mo and Sewer.
Oh my God. The change was fucking insane, man. Like,
we had a good chat. We talk a lot, me and Mo, actually. He's just one of them people that's very kind and messages a lot.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
And this prep, like, you know, he worked with an American coach last year. I won't say names because I don't want to be an arsehole, but it was a lot of the just went in the wrong direction. It was very much like, I don't think you've got enough muscle, Mo, to be in this category, which is kind of bonkers because he's clearly got enough muscle.
Look at the quad to waist ratio difference.
It's fucking wild, man.
Yeah.
He was around about 125 kilograms, wasn't he?
Lats are coming out a little bit
way better look. Yeah,
chest has got more depth,
a lot thicker, you know.
Yeah.
More depth, more pop, better conditioning. Legs look like they
crazy
transformed. Yeah, I mean, look at the sweep on that right quad.
Yeah,
our left quad. You know. Yeah, even there, look at the difference in the leg, like fullness in the chest, like
hamstrings.
Yeah, everything, man.
Yeah,
just a much better health, like more full, fresh look.
I thought, some people said like Sass walked away with it, and I do think Sass won. I'm not saying anything else, but
it was a battle. It was a battle.
I thought it was closer than people were talking about.
I think so because you could take. It depends on what you prefer because Mo's a larger, fuller bodybuilder.
Yeah,
with good lines as well. Sass has just got like probably some of the most deep cuts that anybody's got. So it's kind of like depends what your focus is. Sass gave up a bit of size
versus detail. Yeah,
100%. Sass is just like he just draws you to his like his. I look at his
got a beautiful physique. He's got
it's very clean. Yeah,
I think he's. I know it sounds weird, but even like when he presents himself, he's got this real calm demeanor.
Yeah.
And it's like he looks so professional that you just kind of think he's very good at what he does.
Well, he is a vet. I mean, this is like how many years? 15 years.
He turned pro in 2015.
Okay, not that long.
No, but then he was competing. Yeah, like you say, 5 years probably before that.
Yeah.
So he's got like a 15-year career.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail.
How old is he?
He's got to be 40. He's 40, I would say.
Wow.
Maybe like maybe 38, 39. He's older than me by a couple he's definitely 40. He's got to be. He comes alive when he poses.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching here now. It's better than
Like,
photos.
Structure actually has some flaws and when he poses, the flaws almost disappear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that most muscular, you wouldn't expect it to look as good as that when he's standing there relaxed, but it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just fucking great, man. And his skin is so fucking thin.
Yeah, he's always have that crazy condition.
Yeah, crispy. It's the quads for me. It's just the way they just have those really long up to the hip, lines.
I wonder if they have some side by sides with Mo just to kind of give everybody kind of a look at what we're talking about here. There's Mo there. Is there a Sass and Mo comparison anywhere?
Gotta be, surely.
I don't think so. Oh wait, that's FIBO there. Well, he's got. There they are, but we can't really see anything there. I wonder if it's on the FIBO page.
I think Mo might actually have a couple himself.
Probably in the tagged photos.
Yeah, I feel like Mo might, because I think he was proud of how he looked next to Sass. So I think he was like, he might have a few comparisons himself.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Maybe it was all on stories when I was looking then.
Yeah.
Stories come and go, don't they? Like, you see them, you're like, that was great. And then you're like, oh, fuck, they're gone.
I hate when I can't find. Oh, wait, there they are.
Right, you got it, yeah.
They're perfect. Yeah, look, it's not fucking a runaway at all.
No.
Like
midsection control. Sass is just that little bit more polished in regards to control of the muscle.
Yeah, it's totally what you said, James. It's mass and detail.
Yeah.
Like, look at,
because it's not like Mo's not in bad shape at all.
No.
At all. Look at the depth of the back. Like, he's thicker.
Yeah.
But Sass just has these very clean kind of lines to him,
Yeah. 100% agree. Yeah, it was a good battle. Anybody else worth note of Ian when you watch the show?
That Polish
guy with the legs.
Polish guy was fucking wild, dude.
Oh,
calves were like this.
Kanata or whatever his last name was.
Yeah, Kanate or whatever. Yeah,
his calves were like.
We covered him on Bro Chat.
Ridiculous legs.
This guy.
Oh
yeah, we were talking about how big his legs were before.
Look at the calves. Yeah. What the fuck?
It's like fucking
crazy.
It's like Fankhauser too.
Calves in person would probably be insane, man.
I bet, mate. They must be wild in person.
He's got a little bit of a curse though, man. That's the problem. Is now
he's tough.
He's gonna have to spend his whole career trying to balance this.
Yeah, I would train legs like I'd train legs like once a month.
Once a month, definitely.
I would never train calves, that's for sure. I would
Isn't the story that's what Branch did at one point? Wasn't that the story that Branch pulled back on his leg training?
I definitely know this guy. He definitely doesn't need to be doing that. Like,
I don't remember which freak it was.
This may sound wild because you wouldn't probably look at Flex Lewis and say his legs are too big. But when he was a junior, he had the same disparity as that. He didn't train legs for a long time.
I could see that. Yeah, I mean, look at this. If you
that lower body is like,
if you just put a black box over this, you'd be like, that's a fucking giant.
Yeah, the back needs to improve, but everywhere else is fucking wild, dude.
Well, I feel like the entire upper body has to catch up to that.
I think from the front, from the front, it wasn't as bad, but
the upper body is a good light heavyweight.
Yeah, like that's a good.
And the lower body is a good open pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's edited, like put someone else's. Like when you see like Ramby's legs put on like my upper body,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like he'd probably do a wild like an expo. Like it just has a pair of shorts on. People want photos.
Yeah.
Let's go. Can I have a picture of your legs?
Look at these fucking legs. Wow.
Those calves just like are fucked, man.
Monstrous.
Yeah. It's like lumps.
Well, we can say this: very good condition.
Better video. Condition. Yeah, good for him. He was third.
Yes,
I was. Yeah, third. Yeah,
Abdullah was fourth from Dungeon. He was big. I think he needs to be a little bit more refined.
His arms are definitely gonna be hard to bring up, though.
Yeah.
They're not genetically there, are they?
No.
Yeah, no.
He's got high insertions.
Yeah,
like everything, like there's this big space between the tricep and the elbow. I have that. It sucks. It's impossible to fucking overcome that almost. You know what? While we're doing this, let's see where we ended up, Ian.
I'll quickly pee while we're doing this then.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Go back. Let me refresh this page. If we go back and then we say Detroit Pro, FIBO. View. Results. Official results. Okay. Oh, hosts. There we go. Guy Cisternino.
Oh my God, I'm last place the first time ever.
How did you end up in last?
What the fuck? That's never happened to me.
What did you do? Sass and Sur Kanata.
What?
What do you mean? That is perfect. Exact. Kanata was third, wasn't he? Why did you say off by two?
I have Fried Dragon.
Oh, that's why. You're over here.
Yeah.
You had Fried right. Oh, you had Kanata in fifth. And you had Abdullah in last. I think we all had Abdullah in last.
Damn.
Huh. Paul and then me, Seth and Guy tied. And then for classic, Guy won again.
Oh no.
I got 0 points. How? What the
Ouch.
fuck? Oh, I picked Jack Eagles. That's a. All right. Well, that sucks. All right.
For you.
Yeah. Let's do some predictions here. I got me, James, and Akim. Okay, we're all there. Okay. Let's run through it. Ian, predicting South America.
Okay, who do we got here?
There's a lot of guys here. I don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, same. I'm like, who the hell were some of them?
Sibu Sisu, we took a look at last week.
Yeah, he didn't end up doing that last show, eh?
I don't.
No, he couldn't get a visa.
Yeah,
he didn't get a visa.
Yeah, he didn't get a visa, right? Yeah.
Got good legs. Just a little. He's got a little more time to fill that frame out, but he's got a nice physique. Big fucking lat spread on him. Jeez. Who else do we have in here? Jose William Jr. I don't know who that is. Oops. Sorry. Blessing, Leandro. Who's Alan? Ramiro. He's got good balance.
Good conditioning, yeah.
Yeah. This is
that's 205 weeks ago.
That's like 3 years ago. What's he?
4 years ago.
He might be 4 times the size now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is him. He's still the same size.
Yeah. He's in shape though.
I like that. He's still the same size.
There's 6 days ago. Yeah.
He's got a nice physique. It's just a little thin up top.
Unfortunately, long limbs, long arms,
long legs. Yeah,
long legs too. Yeah.
If we go back, I don't have. Who's Andre Carlo? Andre.
He's kind of got like a
little bit of problem with the quads there.
I mean, this is the nicest way possible. He's kind of got like a shit Johnny Jackson thing going on here. Yeah.
I'm just gonna edit that out.
Okay, thank you.
You know what I've said about genetics or something like that, guys?
Who's David Flex Jr.? Davey.
Let's see if I can find him. David Flex Jr.
Davey.
Oh, Davey. Is it just an I?
Yeah.
Anything?
Just type in DAVI and take the rest out.
Davey.
Anything?
No. David Abiad.
That's my nephew. Who else do we have here? Wellington Baptista.
Let's see if they're on the gram.
Wellington.
It's an interesting name.
Wellington
Pro? No, that's not him. There is a Wellington Pro though.
Baptista.
Oh mate, none of these are looking like the right guy.
No, I don't think we have Wellington either. That's it, dude. I think we're just gonna have to like who's
guess.
Trindade. Trindade. Nothing. Oh, we do.
Oh no, I free pro. There we go.
Have a Trindade. Okay.
He's only a little fella, isn't he? He's like a little 212 dude.
He's so sad.
Somebody made a list with some of the guys that's on the show. I don't know if it was Bodybuilding Without Borders or somebody.
Maybe he always does that.
Maybe had a list of all the guys. Yeah. That's right there, up top.
Sorry,
go back up. Apparently. Yeah.
All the way
up. One there.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know this guy. Smoke.
So you have a few.
Isn't that guy Smoke something?
That's the one that he said to the Brazilian Diasha. Do you remember?
Yes.
He's tagged there, right?
And he's got a wig. I think he sticks it on his head. I don't think it's real.
That's the guy whose face will come up.
That's what I was told.
That's Carlos.
He blocked you.
No. It's not. No, he didn't block me.
He never blocked me.
Fuck you guys.
I'm obviously going to make predictions, but I think it's Blessing's show, this one, to be honest.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Jose looks pretty good. I think a little narrow in the quads, but decent physique. Let me see a head-on shot. What's this? Fucking legs are good from the side.
Yeah, he has a really good back.
Does he?
I saw this guy doing a back video. Yeah, he has a really good back.
Let's take a look at this.
He might turn around in this, hopefully. That's his debut as well.
Yeah, a little straight in the quads. Good arms.
There's a video of him. I saw him there's a video of him training back.
He looked kind of nice.
I want to see if he turns around here.
Oh, he's going side on. There's potential to turn all the way around.
Quads are good from the side. Hamstring drops good. Arms are good from the side. Delts are nice. Chest is good. Good stomach control. Side tricep. He should leave his legs stacked, not fucking separated like that.
Yeah.
Big glutes. His back looks thick as fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah, he has a good back.
He hasn't even posed yet. Just, you can see it kind of hanging there. Better in the ROM trap area.
Some good thickness there. Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
he's got really the wrist thing going on.
Yeah,
that's a John Meadows special.
There's a video of him doing back, and you should see his back. I was actually quite impressed. So I was like, wow,
is it that one there? Is it the one there where he's rowing?
Yeah, I think so. Look at that. Because I never seen him before, and when I saw that video, I'm like, who the hell is this guy?
Rack rowing what? 5 plates? Six plates?
6.
I think it's 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah.
Not rowing, sorry. Rack deads.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's thick. It's just, but when you do a back double and it doesn't show up, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's a posing thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's good. He's good. It's good for sure for a debut.
Debut as well. Yeah. Debut as well. So.
Okay. That's Jose. Oh, wait. Where were we on Bodybuilders?
Bodybuilding Without Borders.
Right.
Yeah.
The very top here. Is that a Sergey update?
Well, he's huge. He's just a big old boy.
James, I predicted, just to get off topic for a minute, I predicted that Sergey would be in the top 10 at the Olympia this year. What do you think?
Certainly potential to do so. He is a freak. Like I say, it just depends what they go for. It. Like if you're going purely for muscularity and mass, he's got it in abundance, isn't he?
I don't think his shape is bad either, though.
No, he's got capped delts.
He doesn't have a big waist or anything.
Hamstrings hang like crazy.
Like, dude, you got to think that's fucking 350 pounds.
He's proportionate.
He's 350 pounds in this condition.
And proportionate. Like, there's not a weak body part, really, is there?
No, I mean, his back, I think, needs to catch up to the rest of him. But I don't think
he looks good in a lot of shots. He looks good in a lot of shots.
Ian, what do you think?
I think he's fucking nuts.
Do you think top 10 Olympia material?
Yeah.
100%.
Akim?
When you've got that much mass.
Akim's always a doubter of the Instagram.
I'm not a doubter. I just think it depends on his presentation.
Well, yeah. I feel like he beat Quint in his debut, and Quint's not a fucking slouch. You know what I mean? So it's like, and he's put on quite a bit of mass since then.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, what's he going to look like when he stands next to somebody now on the Olympia stage? It's going to be fucking.
He's very hard.
Let's see how he presents it on stage, especially on a big stage like that.
Yeah. You think the moment will overwhelm him?
Sometimes, especially your first time out.
Yeah, Ken, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a bet on it?
If you I can see being top 10 though.
If you lose, I get to come. I can see
being
No. If you lose, I get to come to New York and drive your Porsche as hard as I want.
As hard as I want.
I love it when you're on Akim. You're so much fun. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, is there anybody else in South America we want to take a look at?
I just think it's crazy. Crazy.
Trindade, we looked at. Alan, this guy I think we looked at, right? Yeah, we looked at this guy too.
The only guy that's appearing with the mass and the credentials here, really, to me, is Blessing to win the show.
Blessing, look, I actually commented on one of his posts. I think Blessing
look at him now. Look.
I think the best I've ever seen him. Like
that's he's back with George, isn't he?
That's a good back double bicep, man.
Back with George Farrow again now.
Is he? Yeah.
Ian, what do you think?
I think he looks great.
He's a very wide dude, you know.
He's much bigger than I thought. When he was in Detroit, he's
actually a big man. He's a big man. Yeah, he's a big man.
You ever see him in the off season? You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's a monster in off season. Yeah, I personally can't see anyone touching him at this show.
Well, I really like Leandro's physique, but he's in opposite fashion than Blessing. He was much smaller structured than I thought when I saw him in Detroit.
Yeah.
I thought he was a bigger guy overall, but he looks like he's bringing a little bit better condition here. So he is really complete. You don't think it's enough, James?
No, I just think Blessing has some wow factor to him that because he's kind of overly exaggerated in width. And I think that's kind of really overpowering. And I think that's actually a strong point as a bodybuilder going to the Olympia. You have to have something about you that makes you look unique.
Yeah.
And Blessing has that in abundance across that top line, you know, that fucking shoulders, you know, back double biceps. It's all just Olympia level huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Size is so important.
Ian, do you think Leandro's got enough if he brings the right condition?
Not to beat Blessing. This version of Blessing, I don't think so. No.
I don't think the upper body is big enough to beat Blessing.
No.
Akim?
No, I would give it to Blessing too.
Okay. All right, then let's go back and fucking run through these. Ian, you're going to put Blessing.
Leandro.
Leandro. And then...
fuck, this is where it gets hard.
While you're thinking, I'm just going to do this for everybody because I think we all agree on those.
Yeah, I think it's Blessing and Leandro.
Okay.
Then I'm going to put the guy who's the mini Nathan Diasha. What's his name?
Yeah.
Carlo. I think that's Carlo. Where is he? Andre Carlo. Do you have him third?
Sure.
He's already placed
and then I'll
relatively well as well.
Subusiso. Then I'm going to put Bondeman. I don't remember the other guys now. I forgot. They don't have pictures there, so I can't like recall.
Trindade was the small guy, wasn't he?
Yes.
Then I'm going to put, I don't know, Davey Flex Jr. No.
Jose was good. That was the Jose was the
put Jose. Then I don't know who David Adriano Justino da Silva is, so I'm going to put him in 7th just for fun. Then I'm going to do Davey Flex Jr., then Trinidad, then Wellington.
Trinidad.
Yeah, sure.
Wellington.
Looks good to me.
I'm going to put Wellington here. I feel like Wellington's just too small. I like Sibu Sisu's physique too. I'm kind of guessing here with you, man.
I think after the top 3 or so, we're like,
All right. James?
I'm going to do the same as you and then just mix up the last few just to make it interesting. So we'll go all the way to 7th.
Jose,
exactly the same as you.
Sibu Sisu.
Yeah.
What did I have in there? Then I had David.
And then we're just going to do your last 3, but in reverse order.
You know what? Okay.
Just because it has to be different. I'm not going to copy.
No.
Looks good to me.
Oh, wait, no, you don't want that.
I do want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Akim.
Same top 3 like Ian.
Andre Carlo,
Mhm.
and then Sibu Sisu.
I'll put Trinidad in fifth.
Oh, you want to see? Okay. Sorry. 1 second. Fuck, I fucked that up. Sibu Sisu, then Trindade.
Mhm.
Come on. Come on. Take it.
Well, I guess Wellington, I think I'll put in 6. See, I'm like blind to this.
I'm going to give you Jose there, and I'm going to give you Alan. Davey.
Who was Jose again?
He's the guy doing his debut.
Okay.
I'll switch these two.
Okay.
For you.
Yeah, it's so bad when you don't have photos to look at anybody.
It's not personal. We don't have any pictures.
Pictures,
not
exactly.
Personal. Ian, what's going on?
But
with
it is blessed short to lose.
Huh?
What's going on with your training?
Just training, you know. Lifting weights.
How big are you now?
I don't know, kind of the same.
Same?
Yeah, I'm not increasing my food or drugs. I'm getting stronger. Like the last couple of weeks, my strength has definitely like really started to take off. So things are feeling good. So I'm just like riding that and trying to get stronger and progress in the gym, and the physique will follow, you know.
What are you weight at right now?
I'm like mid to high 270s.
Okay.
So I'm like between 275, 278, kind of somewhere in there I sit around. And I've been there for a while, and it's just like getting better, I think, at that weight. And then just progressing in the gym. So I don't want to get a ton heavier right now. I don't feel like eating much more food than this. So I'm kind of just riding where I'm at and trying to get better, you know?
Detroit 2027?
Detroit, baby.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Before we get into questions, let's discuss Pittsburgh, because that's, I think, what everybody's really excited about. Unfortunately for South America, this is actually turning out to be a pretty crazy lineup.
Steep. Yeah, steep.
Is this Brandon's show, or is it Tonio's show, or is it somebody else?
I personally think it's Tonio's show.
Really? Over Brandon?
I mean, Tonio beat Brandon, didn't he, at the Olympia?
He did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, wait.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Brandon was 7th.
And Tonio was 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Brandon beat him there, and he's been looking better. I don't know, man. It's going to be hard to beat Brandon.
I'm going Tonio.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, this one's going to be fun. I think I'm going to go Brand. James, what are you saying?
The likelihood of what's going to happen is, it's either Brandon or Tonio. I am interested to see. I do think Sass has improved a lot. I don't think he's necessarily going to be able to beat them, but
can Crizzo?
I'm looking forward to seeing him come in. Crizzo, if he's peeled out of his mind,
he's going to be
Crizzo's going to be tough to beat too.
Yeah, because Crizzo's, when he's on, he's pretty. It's just when you turn around, like obviously you're going to have someone like a Brandon and a Tonio have very good posteriors.
Right. You know? But I mean, you can
especially Tonio, because Tonio's top and bottom is the same.
Yeah, I mean, from the front, he's there, right? It's just from the back. From the back, I agree with you. But is the overall size going to be too much?
Because his condition from the back is really good as well. It's just that he's not as developed in the lats as Tonio. Tonio's got like a wild back.
Arm, chest, delt is crazy.
I think honestly, it's weird to say this, but I think the lack of glute also
hurts him a lot. Yeah,
he needs a
really small glutes from the back, and you kind of feel like something's missing when you're looking at like a back double.
For sure, it's a whole muscle group. It's different if a muscle group's kind of like slightly not as developed as much as others, but if it's kind of not there, that's when it's glaring for people that are analyzing to that level, you know. Glutes are either, a big pair of glutes are actually impressive.
So you guys think? Akim? Do you agree it's Tonio or Blessing?
No, Tonio
or Brandon.
I think it's a three-man show actually.
Who's 3?
With Crizzo?
Crizzo as well.
Crizzo, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-man show. I agree.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying that I'm listen, Rafa looks like he's coming along too. Like his conditioning looks better than we've seen it at any of the previous shows. So I think Rafa could be in the mix. I'm not saying it's like these guys are just gonna.
Is Rafa gonna have the muscle volume to compete?
Well, I think Rafa ends up having the same problem that Crizzo has, is that he's great from the front, but not as great from the back.
Yeah, but all those guys are going to be harder than him, I think. So
that's the thing. Is that their condition is going to be for Raf to be in the same condition as Crizzo, how much less volume is he going to have?
Right. Yeah, he's going to downsize a little.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-man show in your guys' minds.
3-man show,
and then the next group is Rafa, Blessing.
Yeah, because I think muscularity wise, I think Brandon, Tonio, and Crizzo are the 3 most muscled. They're in their own little category. Obviously, the other guys are going to be peeled out of their mind as well. But I think, just like we said earlier, size is really important in open bodybuilding.
Well, Tonio's not the biggest guy.
No, but he's big muscle.
He's got a lot of muscle. He's just not structurally humongous.
It's frame, yeah.
The muscle on him is fucking.
Yeah,
he's like a Dexter Jackson.
Yeah,
listen,
he wasn't always the biggest guy, but on stage, that muscle.
President of the Tonio fan club. Tonio designated me president of this fan club. So you don't have to tell me. I already know. It's tough for me to pick Tonio over Brandon though. Brandon's so good, and he's not doesn't look like he's getting worse. Like the Brandon we saw in Columbus was actually really impressive.
Yeah, it was a really good one. Really good one.
So I don't know, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like his legs actually look like they've gotten better in the last 2 years than the previous 2 years. So I don't know.
That's why I say it's a 3-man show.
What do you guys think Nick is doing? Is he really just going to sit out?
Oh,
who fucking knows?
Fuck knows with Nick. You just don't know. The thing with Nick, he just likes living the lifestyle anyway. So he doesn't like getting fat. He wants to stay relatively lean. He could hop in a show in 6 weeks easy, couldn't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like 3 weeks.
That's kind of why I'm asking. Is
he might change his mind.
He says he's not doing anything, but maybe when you relax a little bit through the off.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any intentions right this minute.
I agree.
I think he's just chilling. Listen, he's making his money.
Yeah,
he's doing his thing. He's enjoying it. He's not in a rush.
It's weird to think Nick is not going to do the Olympia, though. I mean, he's already missed 2.
See, I don't think that's the case.
What do you mean?
Because there's a lot of time till the Olympia. I don't think these people that say that, the people that think they're going to set out Olympia, they're not going to forego Olympia. They're not going to. And he's
got to qualify though.
2 months down the line, they'll go, okay, I'll go do a show. Yeah, but Nick can turn up at any show and win.
This is what I'm asking you.
He will. I think he will do a show, but it'll be a bit later because he'll just be fresh.
He's probably going to do something like Tampa or something like that.
15-ish weeks or whatever it is, 14 weeks.
So you guys both don't think he's going to miss 27?
No, he's not going to miss the Olympia because you never know when you're going to be able to do it again. And he's already missed them because of injury and shit, and he knows how that felt.
Right. That's what I think.
And he's good enough to place really high and win fucking shitload of money and good positive vibes.
Ian, are you in the same camp?
I was. Go ahead, Akim.
I say unless he's strategizing and filling out what happened at this Olympians to come back for next year's.
What do you mean? Explain that.
Well, right now the spotlight is pretty much on Andrew, Samson, and Derek.
Right.
So if I'm thinking like Nick is thinking, I would see what happens between that 3 combo.
Yeah.
And make the improvements I need to make to beat the top person at the Olympia this year and come back next year.
Can he beat any of them? If they're
off,
yeah.
If they're on the best, I don't.
Come on, I mean, at this Arnold, you could make a case for Nick winning this Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
You know, nobody would have been mad if Nick.
I'm not saying you can't, but he didn't. But he didn't.
Yes, I know, but you could have made a case for him winning.
I know, but
nobody would have been upset.
I don't disagree with you, but he didn't.
Okay.
I wonder with
what I'm saying is you can make a case to say Nick should have won.
What I'm saying is
he didn't.
So Akim, you would definitely team Nick at that show.
So I guess I'm
not saying I'm team Nick, but I'm saying I can make a case that he should have won
for sure.
Andrew won, of course, and you can make a case that Andrew should have won, or you can make a case that Nick. I don't think anybody would have been upset if Nick won or if Andrew won.
I agree, but let's just play it out. If when it's close, if they've already established that when it's close, it's going to go to Andrew, right? Mm-hmm. So if Nick sees the Olympia and whether Andrew, Samson, or Derek wins, how does that change anything for him in 27? Like I would still go to 26 because I'm like, what is it? What is the fucking difference?
Okay, but look at the improvement Nick made
how does
from taking off to now.
How does your strategy change? Regardless of any of the 3 winning.
Yeah, I personally just think that Nick is feeling a bit dejected. I think that he, made a lot of improvements, showed up his best, thought he should have won that show. I think in his mind, he won that show clear as crystal, and he didn't. And then he's kind of like, where do I go from here? And I think he's kind of just like sitting by idly until he feels it's right. Yeah. And I maybe that'll be later this year. Maybe it won't. Maybe he'll never fucking compete. Who knows? But yeah, I really don't know. At first, I thought it was like nonsense. I was like, I was even saying on my Instagram, I'm like, Nick's gonna compete. There's no way. And I'm not so sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Akim.
I don't think that's what it is, though. I think he's strategizing. Yeah. Because he went up against Derek. He went up against Derek. He went up against Derek in Pittsburgh.
Akim.
He could have gotten the nod. He didn't.
Hear me out.
He left Pittsburgh and he made improvements from Pittsburgh.
But I think that's why he feels
from Pittsburgh to the Arnold.
But I think that's why he feels dejected, is that he thought he should have beat Derek, and a lot of people had him. He thought he should have beat Andrew. A lot of people had him, and had him winning that show too. He didn't. And then now he's kind of like, well, fuck, where do I go from here? Like I've been at my best. I showed up at both these shows. A lot of people thought I was going to win. I still didn't. Like, what do the judges want from me? I don't really know where to go.
Yeah, this is the part where it's like,
let's pretend he's not dejected. Okay. You have, I just don't understand what the strategy is. If I'm Nick, I think to myself, okay, I am now, if you were going to rank him, he's now 4th or 5th or 6th at worst in the world.
Mm-hmm.
His strategy is just like, how do I get to 1, 2, or 3? And he's got to beat Samson, Andrew, or Nick. Samson, Andrew, or Derek. So whoever wins this year at the Olympia, it doesn't change that fact. So I don't understand what the strategizing is. Like, there's no strategizing. It's like those 3 guys are the guys I have to beat.
Because you still don't know what the judges are looking for between those 3 guys.
Of course I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Because
we already know.
Samson won.
We already know that
it's still a common fact. There's no common denominator in this 3-man race.
The common denominator is shape.
Except Andrew.
No, what I'm saying to you is, when Nick went against Derek and when Nick went against Andrew, the losing criteria was
structure,
shape, right, or structure, however you want to word it, right. So he already knows, it's shape. So the only way to overcome that is to be even more of what he already is. He's not going to have Derek, Samson, or Andrew shape. He's only going to win if he shows up looking so big or hard that they're like, fuck.
I was watching Jay talk about Derek, and he took that vacuum away from Derek, and him and Nick's weights are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you took away Andrew's arms, then Nick wins. I mean, what are we talking? You're taking away one of his weapons. You're like, if he couldn't do a vacuum, he's not gonna. It's like, you can't do that. You can't just say, well, he didn't have this one attribute that looks amazing on him.
I do think it's a case of what Ian's kind of saying. I think he's just getting his head right, because he also did a post the other day. He said, "I am what I am," blah blah blah, which is fair. Like, I think he's just backing himself in a minute, like backing himself fully, getting comfortable with knowing like what his potential is.
Yeah,
and that he can only be his best. And I don't know all the deep thoughts go with that. I do kind of, but not to that level, because I've not been in that position. So he's just trying to get his head in a place where he feels the best he can feel before locking it in.
I guess I just want to ask you guys this one question. We know now he can beat Martin. We know now he can beat Hadi. We know now he can beat Brandon. So there's 3 guys still ahead of him that he hasn't beaten.
Yeah, and he can beat them if they're off.
What I'm asking you is, let's say they're not off. The question I have for you is this: like, Jay had to get so big that eventually he could beat Ronnie.
Yeah, he had to do the Ronnie game for Ronnie.
And Ronnie had to actually take a step back before Jay could beat him.
Yeah, it was like this.
Right. Yeah. Is there a scenario where Nick is not going to outshape those guys, but is there a scenario where he's so muscular or so conditioned that it overcomes their shape?
I think it's an endurance thing. I think it's a matter of time that one of them has to slightly. It's a little bit of a Ronnie situation.
So like, you don't think there's a version of Nick that could be so good?
Well, I think what it is they've chosen what they have a desired kind of roughly desired. They have a thing for structure. That's all we know.
Right.
With the information we have, we just know that structure is king.
Right.
If you're all incredibly muscular, incredibly lean, and ready for a show.
Right.
It could be different because the judge could change their feelings, but I just think that is what it is. And I think for it to happen, then what would have to happen is that one of the gentlemen, I don't think Derek fits into that criteria as well as Samson and this.
I agree. Yeah,
Andrew. I think he's the one that actually, if he's slightly off, could be pushed out.
I agree.
Quicker than the others. Yeah. Now, how off do the other two have to be for Nick to come in? Nick never fails a peak.
Yes.
That's the only question is for me. Is it going to be an injury? Is it going to be a slight deteriorated look? Like if Samson did what he did last year, if he came in smaller, it's all those kind of factors. I don't think if they're all absolutely at their fucking peak, I think it's still really hard for Nick. But it doesn't mean don't try, because you can't count on everyone being their best, because sometimes people fuck up, and that's part of bodybuilding.
Of course.
It's like, just go fucking attack it. And if one of them comes slightly off, you get the fucking title.
This is kind of what I meant about how I look at about the whole, like, I'm waiting and strategizing, is I'm like, there's nothing's going to change. Like, those three guys are going to be there. Right. Like,
not everyone has their best day. And you kind of,
why are you laughing? I'm just trying to make the point that, like, if he wants to take a rest because he had a long season last year and he just wants to take a rest, we've all been there. But if it's, I don't know, like, those are the guys. You gotta beat those guys. They're not going anywhere.
You don't win the shows you don't do. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like a Branch Warren. Like, Branch Warren won 2 Arnolds in a row, and of course, if Phil Heath or Kai Green those 2 years turned up,
but they didn't.
But they fucking didn't, and he put his name in the hat. He put his fucking name in the hat. Turned up, because for all you know, they could all sign up to the Olympia. One of them could get the fucking flu 6 weeks out, and be like, I can't compete. And then you're already in. And you're like, that's my fucking chance.
Why are you laughing, Akim?
Why
are you laughing?
Because we're relying on these variables.
All the variables you just put in there. It's just funny.
Sorry, Nick. Just say
anybody jump into the show thinking like that, though.
Yeah.
Oh man, then you're not. But it's just real.
You're not, real, but I do understand what James is saying. Is like,
look, when I won the Europa Pro, Big Ramy was doing the show, and then he got ill 1 week out. I wouldn't have fucking won that. You know,
you never thought
I'm definitely thinking like that now.
Yeah. All right.
He got COVID 1 week out. I was like, yes, thanks, mate.
Let's do some questions. Fouad, if you had to redo the 20,000 calorie challenge cheat day again, how would you get it done? Definitely no pasta this time. That's actually the number one thing. I did a pound of fucking ground beef with a bag of pasta and like a whole bunch of olive oil, and that just destroyed
that's brutal.
my momentum.
Yeah, it's too much oil, man. The oil is what comes out your ass.
I would do all the fucking, you know what? I would just do all restaurant food. That's so calorie dense. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Does bigger mean better when it comes to bodybuilding?
Well, it depends if something else is at the expense of something else. It can always be better but until you start to lose something else, then you need to weigh that. So like if you get so big that your shape goes, well, then you need to kind of play that pro con. So it depends what it's at the expense of, but it can be if nothing else is ruined, then it is always better.
The bigger is always better. Sorry, go ahead, Akim.
I would say if your structure allows it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If nothing else is being hindered, being bigger is better, you know?
So let's take Rafa, for example. If Rafa was in shape and just bigger, that's a fucking...
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
If his waistline didn't change and he got bigger, obviously he's better, you know?
Nightmare fuel. That's nightmare fuel for everybody, like you
say. Which do you guys prefer, a good leg press or a good hip press, and why?
I like a good leg press better.
Leg press just feels more manly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
You know, that's so...
For me, I like the weight. There's something about the weight coming down on me that I like.
Oh yeah, huh? You like that weight on top of you.
I like it when fucking just feel it.
That's what my wife says about me
my
too.
Chest.
She's like, I like when you get all that weight on me. You know.
Fuck you. Regular burrito or breakfast burrito?
Breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito would have what do you put in your breakfast burrito? Is it like eggs and bacon?
Like eggs and bacon.
Eggs, bacon.
Yeah, that wins all day, mate.
I don't know, man. I like the fucking good steak bacon. Burrito, man, with fucking avocado.
I'm having a runny egg, bacon, put some fucking cheese in there, maybe a couple of baked beans as well.
I would say breakfast.
Breakfast?
The other day, I got to tell you, I was complaining to Fouad about this last night. I got fucking robbed by Uber Eats last night. Literally robbed.
Tell me this.
Did they not turn up?
Literally highway robbery, bro. It was crazy. Like I ordered. So I live kind of out of the city now. Like I live 25 minutes outside of like the suburb of Ottawa. So I don't technically live in Ottawa anymore, but Uber Eats still from Ottawa delivers to my house, which is crazy, but that's how it is. So I ordered, I don't know. I was like, I'm just having a feeling for Chick-fil-A. So I ordered some fucking Chick-fil-A, and yeah, it shows, and a driver shows up, and then it goes, the driver drives all the way to Chick-fil-A, and then it says finding a new driver. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? The guy drove all the way there and then didn't take the order. Like, he would have seen where it was going at that point. Yeah. And then so I see another driver coming from across town. And at this time, my time's changed from like 8:40 to 9 o'clock to 9:20 to I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so pissed. And this was after I trained, so I haven't even eaten yet.
Because you know what? He saw the
distance.
The distance.
Yeah. Yeah. After he picked up my $72 worth of Chick-fil-A. So so it kept just doing new driver. But then the third driver at this point calls me. He's like, hey man, I'm at Chick-fil-A here. They said that the first driver that came here picked up your order. Wanker. But like, now I can't see on my Uber Eats that
where he is,
who picked it up. I can't contact him, nothing. But then it kept doing that. So then that guy who drove there now declined the order. So then it refreshes it. So another guy keeps going, they all keep going there every single time. Uber Eats is like, the Chick-fil-A is like, somebody already picked this up. It was like 6 drivers.
What the
and they all kept calling me. I'm like, bro, I know. So if I tried to cancel the order, it tried to charge me $42.
No, but after it's done, if you say my order got stolen, if you try and you couldn't get a refund?
No. Well, eventually then I sent in like a complaint on a different. I sent a complaint on a different place, and then it ended up eventually just canceling my order and refunding me. But yeah, it was fucking like,
dude, I had a similar situation in
I've seen so many Ring videos where like the Uber guy like eats the food or do
he ate your food, bro. So somebody literally went and picked up guy literally went and picked up my fucking shit ton of Chick-fil-A, and it was just like, I don't feel like driving out there, fucking cancel that he didn't pick up the order, and then just
I had exactly the same situation, but with a driver itself. So I was in Germany at FIBO. They came to where my location was, right near it, said they picked us up, and then drove to near where I was getting dropped off without us in the car.
What the fuck?
I just took, and the payment went through, and on their GPS it looks like it's done. I'm like, you motherfuckers. So yeah, man. Apparently that happens in Europe a lot.
Really? Fucks.
Naked motherfuckers.
So fuck you to whoever the guy was.
Fucking, did you end up getting any food, or
fucking Abdullah or whoever took my goddamn Uber Eats and ate my fucking $70 worth of?
Did you get any food?
Was it actually an Arab dude? Or you just being racist?
He was like an Airbird Indian guy, but they all were, all 6 of them that tried to pick it up were. But he fucking just ate, obviously just sat in his car and ate my fucking Chick-fil-A,
Did you order a lot? Did you have it was a big order, wasn't it?
Did you?
Yeah, it was $72 worth of fucking Chick-fil-A, bro.
Yeah, he had to win.
I want to know what happened after. Did you reorder food, or did you just make food at home?
No, I just at that point I was like, it's fucking 10 o'clock. I trained at 7 o'clock. Like, I'm done. I'm like, fuck this. I've waited 2 hours for this. I just ate, and I was pissed off about it.
Yeah, dude. Shit. Sucks.
Do you think growing your back to be one of your better body parts had to do a lot with the connection with your back in the exercises, more than just moving weight like legs and chest? Yes and no.
Well, why for legs and chest is it like more about moving weight versus back? It's like the same thing applies to all of them. Yeah,
I think because people think back is a little bit more complex and nuanced because there's so many different body parts that you have to connect mentally with it more so than just doing a bench press. That's kind of what they're getting at.
I think that's why I kind of disagree,
yes,
but yeah,
that's why I said yes and no.
It's a funny one, isn't it? Because it's like, if you look at leg training as a whole, you're always kind of bracing the part of your body that allows for the movement to be the most accurate. Like, whatever you use, hamstring curl, fucking leg extension, even leg press, you're in an L angle. With back, I think a lot of it comes down to if they're using something and they're not like bracing or whatever, they move mechanically wrong. And they've done that for years because of either trying to chase load first or whatever. So yeah, I can understand the question, because definitely a lot of people got quite shit backs because they don't actually train their back that well because they're not setting it up right.
100%.
I totally understand the question, because
I understand the question, but I'm just saying I don't think it's a universal to back. I think the chest, anything. I think you have people with shitty body parts.
I think
any body part that's just, if anything, I find chest is probably more so because it's easier for it to have your shoulders, your triceps take over than it is rowing. You can't row as much with just your bicep as you can push with your shoulder or tricep.
You can make an argument for both, but I feel like more people have shit backs than shit chests. And I feel like it's
because it's a bigger body part with more pieces to build. But I'm just saying, I don't think that the it's like a universe or like a specific thing to backs.
No, but I think the fact that there's more body parts is why you need to connect with it properly, or else you just end up using your fucking rear delts and traps for everything, and your lats will just suck forever. Like you can't.
I'm just saying you could say you
can make the same argument for chest. Yeah, you can make the same argument for chest.
I think it's also the fact that you can't really see your back.
Yes, that makes a big part of it.
Yeah, because I noticed, like, for example, whenever I do a show and they have that screen, where you can see your back when you hit the back double bicep. Yeah, I actually hit my back double bicep better.
Way better.
100%. That's why I get really annoyed when you do a show and it's gone. When we did the I think Arnold in 2024, when we did it, had the screen. And I was like, this is brilliant. And then you go and do it like on another show, and you're like, there's no screen, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
It's on, it is kind of on us because we obviously haven't perfected our fucking posing, but still, it does help a lot.
To answer the question, though,
it definitely helps.
To answer the question, I do think Ian's going to hate me for this. I do think
you got to do heavy T-bar rows.
No. I was going to say that, you asshole. I was going to say, I feel like unlike chest, I feel like with chest, more people can just grab a heavy set of dumbbells and probably grow a chest more so than somebody can grab a heavy set of dumbbells and do rows and develop a good back. I feel like you have to think it. I feel like you have to think through it more with back. I've seen so many people have bad backs. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, but then I've seen, it's like Ian said, I think genetics make a huge part of this, because I've got fellow bodybuilder friends that arms are so developed, but then the internals, like the chest and mid back,
they suck.
Yeah, like it's just.
All right, so we're saying the answer is true for all of them. Then we're just saying that.
I think this individual personally probably has better genetics.
Yeah, he connects better with his chest, even so. Like he can just go slang heavy weight, and to him that feels connected. But like to someone else, it wouldn't be the same thing. So I think you always need to be somewhat connected to a muscle. But like, I also think that people shouldn't get too hyper focused on it. But I think to a point you need to.
You need to go feel it.
I think that's the part that bothers me, is I've noticed recently, because people, and it's kind of the pendulum swinging back the other way now, but people are so focused on connection that they're missing the part where you do just have to slang some heavy weight. Like sometimes you just have to move weight. Like,
that's why we said earlier about training. I think you're good to kind of mix it up with a bit of both, and then you can't really go wrong, because at least you're not cutting any corners then.
Yeah.
Do your heavy T-bar row, do your barbell row.
I think also you can put into like exercise ordering and find an exercise in back that you connect with the best. Whatever you connect with the best, the pull over, pull down, a specific row, whichever one you connect with the absolute best, do that first. Build that connection so you can feel the muscles moving, and then do the stuff you don't feel as well. And then you can, help build that connection by using that first exercise to kind of prime that,
That first exercise is like I always say it's like the tracer bullet.
Yeah.
So, and then everyone
help connect it all. Yeah.
Is drinking too many electrolytes actually a thing? What if you work outside all day, hit gym and cardio? Would 2 to 3 scoops of Silanine a day to be too much?
No.
Or like
if you're active all day, there's no problem at all.
No, you're fine, dude.
Yeah. Okay. What's one of your greatest achievements that you are proud of, Akim?
That's a good question, actually.
So I asked you.
What's yours?
I mean, in bodybuilding or in general? Graduating college.
What's that?
Graduating college.
Graduating college?
Yeah.
James?
Again, probably maybe climbing Kilimanjaro or something, because it's like,
dude, you had a kid. You're like, climbing a mountain.
Yeah, but having a kid, I don't want to. I'm thinking from a standpoint of like,
that wasn't hard.
Having a kid feels like it's
did all the work.
Yes, it feels like it's a combination of me and Yannicka. Me personally, on my own.
I see what you're saying.
Because that was pretty cool, because it was so out of my comfort zone,
Right. Ian?
Yeah, but I'm probably my relationship with Melissa. Like, we've been together a long time. We've worked like really hard to build the relationship as it is today. Like that was like a lot of work to go in, like to communicate with each other and kind of like build the life. And vibe that we have was like not just like it happened. It was like built, and I think that's something I'm definitely proud of. Yeah,
he's winning brownie points for that one.
Yeah. She'll never listen to this, so I'm not winning shit
anyway.
Yeah, she'll never watch this. Yeah.
I don't fucking know what mine is. I have like a whole bunch.
You've done a lot of good stuff.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
Okay, give two that are different. In a different vein.
Two that are different. I think because we're not talking about like I want to say like the life I've lived now, but like kind of along the same lines of what Iain said, but that's kind of like a whole thing. Greatest achievement professionally would probably be the podcast. Greatest achievement personally, that's a tough one, man. Riding my motorcycle really fast. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't have like I don't really have a great personal achievement, I guess. Like I want to just say I'm kind of honestly not to kind of like in the same vein as what Iain said. Like I really, really honestly, it's gotten fucking really strange since my accident. I work in the office all day and then I work out and then I go home. So by the time I get home, it's like 6 p.m. or something like that, 7 p.m. When I get home, my wife usually has dinner ready. I get home, we sit down, we eat dinner together. That's probably the happiest
moments of the day,
moment of my day. And when I think of like my whole life, that's like the happiest, most peaceful half an hour of my life. We sit, we have dinner. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we watch TV, whatever. It's just really relaxing. And it's like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like an achievement, but it's fucking.
No, but that takes a lifetime to build that. So that's the amount of investment to get to that point. Is incredible.
Like Iain said, like me and my wife are fucking, we're going on 19 years, man. Like that's
a long time.
Yeah.
Got to keep it spicy. Don't you?
I do pretty good.
Yeah.
I do a lot of missionary.
Yeah. Wait, he can do some freaky things with that one arm now.
I got one arm, dude.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the ghost.
You can deliver some abuse with that.
It's like the naughty neighbor. You can do stuff to that, and it's like, who is this? Who is it? Who's touching me?
Ever fumbled around with a girl in the gym in the locker rooms?
I've done it in the gym quite a few times
for sure. Akim for sure has done that.
I've definitely smashed in the gym.
Really? Akim, have you fucked in the gym?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
You're missing out.
Nah, it'd be awkward as hell after, man.
Yeah. Oh man, you're missing out, bro. It's great. You look at equipment and you've done something completely different than the intended exercise on it. Like, you see that bit over there, and you're not going, yeah, I've done the same. Quite fun.
Did you mostly do oral, anadrol, or inject? Akim, did you ever do anadrol?
No.
James?
Oh, mate, the anadrol that we got over here when I was younger, like I was taking that shit when I was like 18 years old.
Hell yeah.
It was great.
Just like get my blood pressure up to 200 and bench 200. That was the goal.
Yeah.
Iain, I was always oral. I didn't do an injectable.
I've never even seen injectable anadrol in my life.
It's not that common.
I saw injectable D-ball once.
Yeah, we had that in England back in the day.
I tried it. It was shit. I'm like, better just do oral.
There was a company called British Dragon back in the day.
Oh yeah, I've used those.
We used to get that.
Yeah,
we used to get that
used to be the shit back in the day. When 2004 or 5, that was the one.
So the pink ones
here, we'd be like, "This is from Britain. This is from Britain. It's
this
better."
Is from Britain. This one. This is good. Dorian used that.
Or I get the British Dragon where like maybe in that white bottle, the kind of square bottle, and all the writing would be like fucking Thai or Asian or some shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't seen that shit. All I know is I haven't seen that shit in a long time, but it was everyone was using it once upon a time.
Yeah,
everyone.
What the fuck? Iain, rate Fouad's prime physique and Fouad rate Iain's.
So like out of the scale of 1 to 10, what am I giving you?
Yeah.
10 being who? Like Ronnie Phil?
Yeah.
And 0 being like
Flavio Bacchini.
No, like is zero like the retarded fat kid that does your local show?
Yes.
Okay. So that's like
I
0.
to put his tan on.
Yeah, that like the fat handicapped kid that's doing local Ottawas. And 10 is Phil Heath that I'd give you like 8.1.
All right, I'll give you an 8.2. That's it.
Thank you. No, you maybe be a little higher than that, because if you're thinking in that scale,
if you think about the whole
if you're thinking of that scale, then you have to be closer.
Scale,
you have to be like
9.8.
8.9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
Is that 9.8?
Well, because if you think about it, that means we're talking about the entire
everyone.
population.
You're talking about the population.
You're in the 99 percentile of bodybuilders for sure. Then at that point,
Did you end up in the hospital because of bodybuilding? No, I fucking was in a motorcycle accident. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, my arm is paralyzed because I took too much steroids. What are some tips and things you would tell yourself back when you were up and coming and chasing a pro card? James, what are some tips you'd tell yourself when you were chasing a pro card?
Oh, mate, that's I feel like all of us are pretty content with our path and how we got here. So it's like kind of hard to go back and try and adjust it. But
yeah, but there's things
I think probably it would have been like, don't train as often. I think I was training like every single fucking day at that point. You know, like we love being in the gym, so we're like, I'll train every single day. So
yeah, I can see that.
That's all it is. Simple as that. I was just like, I wanted to go gym 6-7 days a week.
Akim, anything?
I never chased a pro card though.
Oh, it just happened for you.
You're just so blessed.
I swear to God, it did.
Oh, dude.
No, seriously.
What does that mean?
Because I never competed like wanting to be like, oh, I'm doing this to turn professional.
You didn't?
Like the first couple of shows I did, no.
So explain that to me. You did one show, then you did the next show, then what?
Then I went to nationals and I'm like, I'm just gonna go compete. Dave Palumbo talked me into competing in nationals. And I decided to go do it. Yeah.
So you didn't think before you went to that show, you're like, I'm gonna go get a
pro later today.
No, I didn't.
So seriously.
Seriously.
Why has everything in your life come to you so easily?
Like first national level show I did was junior national. Dave Palumbo talked me into doing it. And I decided to do it. And he's like, oh, you should compete in nationals. And I went into nationals.
Team, you know I struggle a lot. You know I struggle a lot, right?
What do you mean?
Like everything in my life is hard.
What, because your arm?
No. Everything in my life has been fucking hard. It took me forever to get my fucking pro card. It took me forever to fucking build a business. It took me forever to fucking... This motherfucker's walking around just getting everything handed to him.
But I didn't get anything handed to me. I put in the work.
He just didn't think about that result.
Like it's all easy for you.
But I didn't go in there with a mindset that I want to be professional.
I did not.
I did it because I wanted to do the show.
I want to know how I can be more like you and have things come to me easily.
I don't think it wasn't about easy or hard though.
You just got to chill the fuck out.
I didn't have that mindset.
I know, right?
Yeah, I didn't have that mindset that I'm doing this for a pro card.
So then
I never had that mindset that I was doing for a pro card.
Okay, I'm just fucking around with you. But seriously, so when you got your pro card, then what happened? Did you like, oh, now I can be a pro?
Well,
like, did it just dawn on you that you could actually like compete and be a pro?
Steve after I turned pro, Steve came up to me and he's like, "You're doing the New York Pro, right?" And my dumb ass was just like, "Yeah, I'm doing the New York Pro."
How'd you do in the New York Pro?
So, I think I placed top 10, but I was not ready.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready. I did it basically because he said,
but I want to know.
Pro, and
I want to know what the mindset was, because you're like, you didn't expect to get a pro card or whatever. You weren't thinking of getting a pro card. Then you got a pro card. Did someone come up to you and tell you like, hey, you got a pro card, now you can compete as a pro and make money? And like, did all that stuff dawn on you kind of all at once?
I didn't know the ins and outs of,
I was the same as
pro. Yeah. I didn't know.
Really,
yeah.
Ian?
I was the exact same, because I didn't like, I wasn't like, I really wanted to, what?
But you went there to get a pro card.
Well, no, not really. Like, so I did the Ontario provincials in 2014. I won that. And then I was like, I'm going to take the year off. I'm good. I'm done. Like, I wasn't thinking about turning pro. Like, I didn't think I was ready, whatever. Right. And then Ron invited me to that amateur Olympia in Mexico.
Yeah, but you knew there was a pro card there to get.
I did, but like, I wasn't like, I didn't search that out.
Yeah.
It was like, I got invited. He's like, we'll pay your way down there. I'm like, I'm in shape. I just competed last week. I'll do it.
Right.
And then even going to that show, I didn't think I was ready. I had no expectation of winning. And then I won.
Right.
And then I was like, oh shit. Okay. But then even then I turned pro. I wasn't like, oh wow, now I can get contracts, because it wasn't really like that then. Like, it's not like it is now. You know how it was.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't, the accessibility to those kind of things wasn't the same.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I was excited that I turned pro, but like, I didn't really understand or think of like, okay, well now I can win shows and go to the Olympia and do this. Like, we'll get a contract. Like, it was just kind of like the next step, and I happened to get there, and then I just kind of did the next thing, which was a pro show, and then it just kind of, it took time, you know?
Right.
Yeah, my shit was the opposite as well. My shit was like
I fucking chased that pro card for 4 fucking. I kept winning Akim.
Winning your class.
I kept winning my class. My first time out. So I did. There was 4 levels before you got to like the nationals when I was competing. So I did all 3 levels to qualify for nationals. I did them all in the first year. I was 20 years old.
Yeah.
I won 2 shows, took 3rd, qualified for nationals. I waited a year. I did my first nationals. I took 5th out of 20 guys. Like, okay. So then the next year I did it. I won my class, didn't win a pro card. Yeah. The year after I did it, I won my class, didn't win a pro card. Finally, the 3rd year, I won the overall to give me the pro card. So I chased that shit for 4 fucking years, man. And then,
I was the same as you.
It's funny too. In the 4th year, I was like, if I don't win this year, I'm retiring. Not doing it.
Yeah.
And then I got my fucking pro card. But I knew I was like, I got to get my pro card because once I get my pro card, I can get a contract with Muscle Tech.
I was like,
pay me, and like, I had the
I didn't have none of that.
Really?
Yeah, see, I was like you, Fouad, because I remember I watched Flex Lewis turn pro, and I saw the career he made, and I was like, I want that shit. I was like, he's young, he's been junior Mr. Britain, so once you do juniors, you need to go and do the open men's.
Yeah.
And once you do the open men's and win the overall, you get a contract.
Yeah. When I did nationals, I was still working as a counselor. Right. Bodybuilding was just like
you already had a career.
Yeah. Something I did just to have fun.
I had the shittest jobs.
It was never like to take this up as a career and stuff like that. No.
Right.
It was just something I did for the pastime.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
I think it was.
I don't think I would have got. I don't think I would have got here, Akim, with that, because I put mine I had made it the center of my universe.
Same.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I only got like pretty much serious with bodybuilding after the New York Pro.
Yeah.
When I realized how much time and effort and energy I was putting into it. Then I started like, okay. Like I don't, like you said, we talked about the what effect. Yeah, the what if factor. Like I don't want to wake up and I'm like 60 years old and I'm like, what if?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, we'll do one more, then we'll go. How do you approach creating? Can we do a fun one? On vacation, how bad do you go all out on food, drinks, every single? Actually, that's interesting.
I never do, man. I just can't. It's just not in my programming.
You can't let go?
Nah, I'm just locked in all the time to a certain degree, at least 95%.
Fuck that.
I'm boring. I'm a really boring.
I turn it off.
Yeah, I'm a boring bastard, man.
You need to do it right after you compete.
Yeah, if I don't do it within that first week, it's not happening.
Yeah.
If it was immediately after a show, I'll fucking get you put drinks that you can put drinks down. Everything, I'm fucking on it. Like if once a week goes by, I'm back in that oh no, progress.
Yeah.
Akim?
I mean, I did it right after a show once, and it was fun because you could just soak up so much food.
Yeah.
Ian? Your body just soaks.
What's the exact question?
When you go on vacation, can you shut it off and just eat, drink, and party, or do you have to like?
Yeah, I agree. It has to be immediately post show, or I won't shut it off.
But do you shut it all the way off?
If it's post show, I will. Yeah.
If it's like literally, if it's in that first week, there's a week time frame. If you fit something in there, I'm good.
Well, sorry, I won't completely shut it off. I'll probably, because I'm like, I want to feel big, I'll still eat like 4 or 5 meals. Like I'm not like I'll just eat 1 meal a day if that's what I feel like. I'll probably eat, but I won't train. I don't train on vacation. Like if I'm going to the Caribbean or something, I ain't training. Like I'll maybe go one time and I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But I'll probably try and still get as much food in as I can. But if I want to get fucking shit faced all day, I will. Yeah.
That feeling just walking around swole as fuck, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Me, Chris, Melissa, and Courtney went to Mexico once a week after the 2020 Olympia, or like 2 days after. And it was like we had all been prepping. Melissa looks fucked. I look fucked. Chris looks fucked. Like it was the craziest. We all still have our tan on. We're all fucking full and crazy peeled. It was like the craziest thing to see.
And your body just soaks up the food.
Oh yeah.
This says, ask ChatGPT how you guys would do against each other.
Yeah, do it.
What?
Ask ChatGPT.
Do what against each other initially in the show?
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, just say at their best, take all of them, see who wins.
Well, I'm dead last, so I'm going to turn around
now. at the very best, Fouad Abiad, Iain Valliere, James Hollingshead, and Akim Williams, all competitive bodybuilders on stage. How would the placings shake out?
I'm getting fucking shafted hard now.
I'm getting fuck you, James.
I'm gonna get so shafted here. Oh no.
Ian wins.
Oh shit. Well, we know that's not true because
no way. That's not Akim beats.
Wait, it's gonna put Akim last.
Okay.
Fouad last.
Akim, that's not right. But chat's on my side.
Well, we know this is wrong because at one of my best at 2020 Olympia, Akim beat me. So like it's
it's I'm gonna take it.
At your best, you were dangerous, but in this lineup, you get edged out. Thick, density, great arms. Always
structurally waist clavicle ratio.
Structure.
Oh yeah, it's that structural versus.
Not as freaky as
I'm not Chris. I've been Chris for about 3 years.
James.
I've been Chris for about 3 years.
Akim, the mass monster, wild card, huge upper body, very powerful front poses.
Midsection. You got like a great midsection.
Midsection control, you thick-waisted motherfucker.
So bullshit.
James Hollingshead, the freakiest combination of mass and conditioning, insane muscle density, graininess, some of the best leg development here.
Mate, Akim's leg from the side.
Nails. Slightly blockier structure, not as pretty and flow as Ian.
Oh shit!
Iain Valliere at his best.
That's not even me in the second picture.
Bodybuilder here. This is fucking Bumstead.
That's not even Bumstead. Who is that? That's nobody.
Yeah. Elite structure, wide clavicles, tight waist, extremely balanced top to bottom when dialed in, hard, dry, and polished. No real weak points that cost him against this group.
I got a silver medal when I should have. I'll take it.
All right, we're done here, boys. I'll see you later.
For fuck's sake.
Ian, now you can add this to your list. You're 7th at the Olympia,
first in the
second at the Arnold, and now
first of the ChatGPT.
Build. Yeah, we got to do this again with other bodybuilders.
Yeah,
we got to keep.
Just don't include me in those ones either, please. I'm taking this as a win and getting the fuck out.
All right, you fuckers. I'll take last. That's, awesome. That's okay. Listen, I had a good time catching up with you guys.
Yeah,
man.
It's good to see you guys.
I will. We'll see you guys again soon. Okay.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, everyone.
All right, boys. Take it easy.
Peace.
Bye.